keep the good Sony fight going.
So you're saying he's just a Sony fanboy? Is that what you're saying? And anything that's not
purebred Sony, that's nothing new.
He can't
where we are live, by the way.
Oh, are we? Mm-hmm. Let me put on my filter.
What filter?
Listen, Shadow, I am filtered.
Oh my god.
Someone talk about Sonic Origins. The condom's coming on for that. We're going in raw.
Is it really like what is the big deal about that song? I didn't even know what that was.
I can get into
what
it.
It was none.
Or I can get Bao. Until you watch the Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2, your opinion is not included.
God. Wow. What is the movie? We're talking about the game.
No.
As a collection of games.
Like I told Devil. Actually, I can't tell you what I told Devil because that was said in confidence.
Oh my god! It's like he finally knows what those words mean, so now he's using it.
But yeah, no, I'll get into it later. Just TLDR is that the only way to play those games right now is on PC, and there's a lot of new fans from the Sonic movies, so putting them on modern consoles is a good move.
Oh my god! Really? Is that the reason? Is that the real reason they're doing it? Oh my god! All right, we'll get into that, I guess, later. I don't know. Let me see. Mic check. Also, how's it going?
You also didn't post a list of topics, so I assume it's just the usual.
Yeah, we'll figure out what we're talking about as soon as we can. You know, we'll just shoot the shit. How about that?
I'm gonna say that because we can absolutely shoot the shit for 3.5 hours very easily.
It better not be 3.5 hours. Like,
all I'm saying,
I got shit to do. This is getting a hard cutoff at like 2 hours. I'm about to be like, 2 hours? We out of here. Shit. Oh my god. No, let me make sure everything's good.
Shadow treating the podcast like an unwanted child. Damn.
Listen, man, I got other things I gotta do.
Hey, yo, we got a super chat from that boy, Rikuki. We were just talking about you, Rikiku. Just want to ask, why is Digimon Survive coming out the same day as Xenoblade Chronicles 3? Bandai wants it to fail, huh? Actually, fun fact, they announced their release date, and then Xenoblade bumped their release date forward. So,
why? Bandai,
like
why?
Survive may not
survive.
I like seeing two book pickups for the same day. Goodness.
Why would you do that? Why would you?
Want to know something worse? Gunvolt 3 comes out that day too. No one knows about it.
Oh my god.
Hey, Sosuke's out in these Gunvolt streets.
Who?
He's the only one.
I don't know who that is. Let me see.
Dang, that's crazy.
Gunvolt 3.
Hydro Striker Gunvolt, the indie 2D.
When did that?
Mega Man knockoff?
When did 2 come out?
They're Mega Man homages, people.
Wait, is it a new protagonist? Now it's some girl.
It's no longer Mega Man knockoff. It's got a waifu in it. It's better.
Oh, Mega Man has women. Hello.
No, but the lead character seems to be a waifu in this, so it's automatically better. Mega Man is
there is something. I've known Q for so long, and yet what he says still surprises me. I didn't understand.
Oh my god.
Another super chat from that boy Ace Breaker. Welcome back, gentlemen, and the true host, Mr. Jrpg. The true host, Ace.
There we go.
Nah, bro.
There we go.
The
respect has been put back on my name, and I love it.
That's
Thank God.
Crazy.
I'm surprised Ace is the one doing it. You know, I'm surprised that it's coming. Somehow I kind of feel like this is the beginning of some long-winded thread that he has to insult.
Oh my God.
You know. That's it. The only thing I can think of. This does not seem logical.
Maybe he's hacked. Don't worry. No, he'll walk back on it. Don't worry.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna take it out as it is. It's a true fact. It's a true statement. It's my podcast, and we're gonna get this party started. All right, welcome everybody to HPMP, the JRPG podcast, episode 76. It's been a minute, but we out here, baby. We out here. All right. I don't know how long for, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, we are on various streaming services, podcast services, Google Play, Apple, Spotify, your grandmother's offbeat podcast. I don't know. We're on there too. I guess. I don't freaking know. All right, guys, great to be back. All right, let's just start with these intros. Go ahead, Devil.
Oh, hello, everyone. Thanks again for having me on another episode of the HPMP podcast. It's an honor to be back. Here to discuss all the Kingdom Hearts and that Xenoblade Chronicles greatness.
Okay. Yes, we're also on Pornhub as well. Bao, go ahead. What? Huh? What? What'd y'all say? What? Why are you saying stuff? That's crazy. Go ahead.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, your host, Bowser Carriga, the real Bowser Carriga, Son 1. Thank you so much for coming out. I know it's been a while, but we're glad you're here to talk about some Xenoblade, slander some Kingdom Hearts, and Sonic. You know how we do.
Oh, man. You love to see it. Q, go ahead, man.
Hey, we're back here to talk about some waifus. You know, Shadow started with a lot of energy, and I feel kind of weird because I don't have that much energy right now. So,
well, go drink a Red Bull and get that energy up. All right.
No, I've got my food in the oven. I'm gonna go take it out in a bit.
Okay. Blake.
It is that time. What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Westtown HD. We are back again after a long hiatus. I wasn't even on the last show, so I didn't even get to talk about Pokemon with y'all, but I heard what y'all said about the new starters, Fuecoco for life. And yeah, we are here to talk about Xenoblade and Kingdom Hearts 4 and all the amazing additions they added to Sonic Origins. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm excited. Let's get it.
All right, and we got a extra guest on here. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man, and tell us what you do and what are your favorite games or something like that. I don't know. Go ahead.
Oh, thanks for having me on, you guys. Game Inspection here. I'm a real big Megaten dude, Kingdom Hearts, Square, that type of stuff. And let's get into these topics. Also, Xenoblade 3 greatness. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah.
What is your favorite JRPG?
My favorite game, well, it is a JRPG, but my favorite game of all time is Final Fantasy Tactics.
Okay, we got somebody with a head on the shoulders. I like it. Okay, I chose right. Okay, just making sure.
I see. Okay. Triangle Strategy Light.
Oh man. Triangle Strategy wasn't even like Triangle Strategy was great, but it wasn't that great.
Okay.
I disagree.
We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
All right. Okay. Let's start off.
I guess Riku's not showing up then. By the way,
no, fuck this guy Riku, man. He's all over the place, but this goddamn Discord. I'm a little bit tired of this man. He's tweeting. He's reacting with emojis and shit. At least Pelvic had the good grace to show up and say, "Hey, I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna read some freaking boy on board action." Like, yo, put some respect on the podcast name. If you go out here doing something else, let me know. All right, so I can plan this accordingly.
Bro. This man is on his PS5 right now. I see him right now, bro.
I'm tired. Yo, this man Riku, man. When was the last time we had a podcast? You acting like I'm asking for a lot for you guys to come together for like after what, a month? Like
he probably still doesn't believe that there's actually a podcast happening.
Oh my god. You know I can't blame him.
Replacing Riku with Sosuke.
We might have to, man. We might have to. This man Riku think he could just show up anytime he wants.
Riku-san won the eternal guest. Damn, you hate to see it.
Yeah. I'm the stand-in for Riku and Pelvic since I'm the Nier and Trails guy. So I'm like a backup. So I'll fill in his Falcom stuff for him.
Gotcha. Yeah. I appreciate that, Devil. You seem like the right choice for a guest. I'm really proud of myself bringing you on here, man. You know, you're a cool guy. Everybody seems to like you too. See, it's good.
This man Salaz in the chat says, Blade 1 and 2 are mediocre games.
What?
He has no hope for 3.
What? Okay,
takes tonight.
You know what's interesting about what he said? Okay, Xenoblade 1 and 2 are mediocre. I would not say that at all. But 3, let's just say I'm not all that hyped for 3. I don't know why.
I just after that last trailer.
No. All right. We get right into 3. All right, let's go, Shao. Talk about it. Let's get right into 3 right now. How you feel about that new trailer, my guy?
Oh man, listen. All right, so Xenoblade was announced earlier this year, right? Yeah. And then it got slated for a September release, but it actually got moved all the way up to July, end of July, I do believe. I don't know how that happened. First of all, I'm all for a game, taking its time to come out, so I'm a little bit worried about that up and release. There better not be a single bug in that game. I swear to God.
Keep in mind, child, remember, Monolith Soft had postings for a new game for like 4 years or something like that. This game's been in development.
This is true, but this game and its scale and scope, we know it's Xenoblade. We know that the Switch can't handle much. So
hey, Monolith is the king of optimization. They could make. I mean, if they could get. Oh, actually, this wasn't them who made Witcher 3 on Switch. But I mean, hey, if you optimize properly,
That's true. But for this one, Xenoblade, it looks great. I mean, like it just looks like a Xenoblade game at this point. It looks like a direct like style and gameplay sequel to 2, I guess. I'm not sure. I think it's in the same world. All 3 of them are in the same world this time. I haven't really done too much investigation on the story, I guess, but. You know, it kind of just looks like 2, an upgraded 2. And then the battle system, I don't know what's going on with this battle system, but it seems like a lot is happening at once, which is, you know, just like Xenoblade. But how many freaking playable characters do you have? You have like 7 people on the field at once?
I thought it was 6.
I think as well.
7.
Everyone has their own blade or partner companion, I guess, and then there's one extra.
The 7th party member they've said are people that will join you periodically throughout the story and then leave.
Okay.
And also to answer your question about the world, Shadows, the worlds of 1 and 2 fused together. We don't know why though.
Oh, okay. So it's like an alternate timeline, probably. Got it.
I mean, actually, for all we know, it might not be.
No, it's not. Going by what we know with Melia and Nia being there. Also, remember this game was technically leaked about details. What was that, beginning of last year? And apparently it's will take place hundreds of years in the future. And remember, that's easy for them to still be around because 1, high NT have long lifespans, and 2, blades are blades, but yeah.
Okay, all right.
I think art style wise though, like the cutscenes, for what I'm seeing, it looks a lot more similar to Xenoblade 1's. Like it doesn't look as cel shaded as heavily, I guess, colorized as Xenoblade 2's.
Honestly, in terms of visuals, it reminds me of X more than any of the others.
There is
Really?
one area in
X?
this game that looks exactly like X to me.
I don't see X at all. I see 2, if anything.
I wish they kept the movement of X, like
Oh
the
man,
space.
please
like,
just give me a sprint button, right? Like,
yeah, like I wish they kept that from X because that was one of the best parts of it.
So yeah, game inspection. What do you think about Xenoblade 3 here?
I mean, it looks good. I like the whole, fusion mech stuff. I love mechs. I'm actually going through like Gundam in my free time as far as like watching anime, and I'm playing Xenoblade Enders 2 right now, and that's great. So I'm all for it.
Yes, Shadow.
Let me see. All right, what about you, Q? What's going on? How you feeling about this Xenoblade 3, man? I know the waifus aren't maybe as strong in this one for you, so you're not paying attention too much. But let's try to gauge your thoughts here. What's going on?
Let's try to lie to ourselves. That. I think that's the best way about it. By the way, I have eaten. I've had a salad with some chicken, so you guys know I'm alive. So now, all this time, that's why I was silent when people were slandering, Triangle Strategy is a brilliant game. So yes. Anyway.
You finished that game? Oh, no, go ahead.
Still playing it. I'm on stream tomorrow. So yeah, about Xenoblade, like it looks good gameplay wise. It looks like I think it looks pretty chill. Visually, I do think it. He's in a call with Riku.
Dream.
Wow.
So as I was saying, the podcast is now mice and Shadow is gone. And
No,
here's
it's
a
not.
new packing order. Oh, hey, Shadow.
Bro, Riku really stole Shadow to himself. That's crazy.
Oh my god, I don't know what just happened. Are we good now? Does it sound good? Everything's good.
But Riku's not here, so I'd say we're pretty good.
Oh my god! No, this man did not just change the podcast name on my Discord chat. Who is that? First of all, how do you even have that permission? Like, what the fuck? How? Okay,
That is brilliant.
Oh my god,
that's the best thing that has ever happened.
oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Q, go ahead, man. Go ahead before you were rudely interrupted.
Oh no, I'm enjoying this. So yeah, I would say I kind of feel like they're gonna sell like some new outfits for these characters as DLC. Maybe there's a 50-50.
Really?
Yeah, maybe they sell DLC outfits for these characters because I don't think that I don't like these
Actually,
outfits.
I think 2 did do that actually, because I think like some of like the swimsuits were in 2, like for some of their like the Pirate Mithra character color swaps.
I don't think this one will do that though for one specific reason. I don't know if you guys saw, but we got in a scan that you can switch your character's classes, and when you do that, they change they change their outfits to that default person's outfit. So like how our main character has that red
I
jacket.
see.
If Mio becomes that class, she puts his clothes on. It's kind of weird.
Oh,
So it's kind of like OG Final Fantasy.
I guess, yeah.
but then
Interesting.
I think about it in a
I
sense
guess more
like
like Fire Emblem.
it could be like Fire Emblem. But I think I saw some on Twitter where someone was saying, oh, you know what, they've made this more appealing to everyone or something like that. Like they've got rid of all these ridiculous giant boobs and all this sort of stuff that everyone hates, of course.
Imagine
Because that's
having
not
boobs.
why people play games, you know. No one cares about anime titties and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, cool, right? Token slander. You're a crazy person, obviously. But honestly, I still think I'm gonna enjoy this game though. Like I remember when they censored what's that game called? Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Yes,
and I
TMS.
thought to myself,
Yep.
like, when they censor that, there's no way I'm going to enjoy it. But I did enjoy the game. The game was enjoyable. I mean, I had to really push behind the back of my mind that it was censored to play the game, and it was fine. I enjoyed the game. And I think it's the same going to be here with this one. If they actually, the reason that they designed the characters like this was because they're afraid of backlash or anything like that,
What
that would
the
really annoy me.
Fuck is going on?
Sorry? What is...
Riku called the family meeting.
What
Hell.
just happened?
Have mercy.
What happened?
What is going on?
What happened? Why did it call again?
I don't know.
Because Riku-san 1 couldn't be here on time. That's why.
Yeah, basically operating on black people time like this is ridiculous.
What happened?
Oh my god.
What? Okay, I'll leave. All right, bye.
No, you can stay. We all bought this conditioner thing.
Didn't Shadow say that he was going to kick the next person that came in here out?
Oh, perfect. Okay, me. See ya. Bye.
Yo, Pelvic Song, she's in her
Hi,
bathroom
Pelvic.
right now, bro. I can't believe Shadow did this to her.
Oh my
That's crazy.
god.
Lord have
So
mercy.
sorry. I have a shit mic. I don't know. What to tell you.
Hold on, pal. Say what's up to the people first. All right, before you leave. Say what up to people.
Oh, are we live? You didn't even tell me that we're
Yes,
live.
we're live.
Why don't you
Got
guys
the shit
tell me
working.
these things?
What do you mean you got the... Bro, I hate Riku. I hate him. Why is he here?
Let's go.
Oh, Riku, this ain't
It's
about
fine.
you. This ain't about you. It's about Pelvic. Pelvic, say what's up to people. Hello?
I feel very pressured right now.
Oh my god, you're always on 24/7. All of a sudden now you just don't want to be on.
I feel so pressured.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, chat. Welcome to the Val HPMP
Oh
podcast.
god. Oh my
I'm so
god.
happy to be
Thank
here and be back. You're welcome, Val.
That's a matter of
Yeah.
fact.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. Like right now, sorry, the reason why I'm not on, I told Chad, it's because I'm reading Yaoi right now. So I need to finish
Lord,
this
my
chapter.
Oh
and
my
then,
god.
I
That is
need
the
to
most
finish this
pelvic
chapter
thing.
and I'll be back.
Oh my god.
Priorities.
Listen,
mercy.
listen. It's good. It's getting juicy.
Oh my
I don't want to
god.
hear about juices. Oh no.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, hi, Night Fury. Hey, Ricardo. What's up? Aw, what's that? See, I
Hey, yo,
know
send me a
this.
link to that.
Oh my god.
Wait, what? Who wants a link?
Send me a link.
No,
I
need a
because I don't want people to know what the kind of crazy shit I read.
Oh,
No one can know.
Actually,
No one
Pelvic,
can
send
know.
me the link because I am curious.
Nah,
No.
Actually, Pelvic,
I need
send
the
that
code.
one to
Anyone,
me.
if you send it to anyone,
I need
send it
the
to
code.
Bao.
I need the
Definitely send it to
code.
Bao.
Nah.
So about that Xenoblade 3, though.
Alright, hold on.
Yeah. So what that Xenoblade 3?
Oh my god.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to be leaving. What the hell? Okay, bye.
Alright, pal.
I will be back. Okay, let me just finish reading stuff. All right. You know what? I'll be in the chat. I'm just gonna deafen. Now, how about that? I'll still be in like the call. I'll just be deafen. Okay.
Alright.
All right. Fare thee
Okay.
well. Enjoy the Bow podcast. And
Oh
Oh, yeah,
my
we
God.
should clean up afterwards.
Oh my god.
Bye.
Alright. Before we get back to Xenoblade, Riku, who the hell do you think you are? You think you can just
Who do you
come
think
in
you
here?
are?
No, you think you can just come in here anytime you want? It's been like
Yeah,
how many
yeah,
weeks?
motherfucker.
Oh,
What do you mean? What? I know you not talking, Brandon.
oh wow! You got
Wow.
out here
Brandon
using my
Williams.
using my
Yeah.
government name,
Hey, yo, hey,
sir.
okay, I'm gonna need you to fall back on
Sir.
that, Riku. That's an offense right there.
Look, I said when you called my phone, I didn't have my laptop up. So I was like, okay, let me go get my laptop. When I came back, the chat wasn't there. Like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, yo, where the chat at? Nobody's answering. All right, bet. You don't want to answer? Your boy Riku-san won the only one? I'm going to call the whole motherfucking shit. And now I'm here.
So first of all, I've been having chat communications up since early this morning. And you knew that this podcast was going to be at this time. So I'm going to need you to be on time, sir. Okay? All right, Mike?
He's putting you on parole.
All right.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm here now. Riku-san won, the only one. Hi, how's everybody doing? We're talking about the Xenoblades, right? So Xenoblade Chronicles 3. It's looking pretty nice. Pretty spicy.
Did Q finish his thought, or?
No, I never.
He keeps getting interrupted by something. So Q, go ahead, bro.
Hey, I am loving it. Like, honestly, I'm just basking and loving this whole thing happening here, you know. Was I talking about Xenoblade? Right. And you know what? Actually, funny thing though, I did actually tell someone that there may be an episode, because someone came on my stream and was asking, you know, but they said they're a big fan of HPMP, and they were saying that, you know what, they listen in post. So this person, when they're listening, they listen on the podcast apps and stuff like that, I think. They'll be listening to this after, so they're not live. But yeah, I did say I don't think Pelvic is going to be here, and no, I'm wrong.
You can like bring me for that, basically.
Okay. All right. So for Xenoblade, what we thinking about this Metacritic prediction here? What are we thinking is going to be the general consensus of this game?
Does Metacritic like Xenoblade though? Does Metacritic
89.
like Xenoblade though? That is the question. What do they rate other games?
I mean, they gave Xenoblade Chronicles 1 a 92, right?
Did they?
Was that the definitive edition or?
Don't base it on. Don't base it on. Let's not base it on Metacritic. What would you give it? I'd say like a 79 would probably be what it would be.
You're trying to get rid of tradition. Q, that's not the tradition.
That's not the tradition, Q. Stop breaking tradition. Who are you?
We're making new traditions.
Oh no, you're not one of those.
Bro, he's trying to home wreck. That's crazy.
Oh man.
Man, oh man. I think it's gonna get an
80s.
89.
89, that high.
I would say an 85.
Wow.
I think that's too high when the first one got a 92.
Are we doing
because it's this one? I can see some reviewers saying that it's terrible because there are not enough quality looking waifus in here or something.
Oh,
I can see that
Oh,
happening.
God.
And when I say some reviewers, I mean myself. You know, it's gonna get tanked, right? So yeah, and I don't even do review scores, but somehow I think I'll make an exception for this, and I'll
Riku's gonna play it and give it like a 92.5 over the power of 3 decimals to the power of 5. Like,
look, Blake, you just don't understand, okay? Your brain's too tiny.
What?
Oh man, what is happening right now?
I'm being e-bullied. I will not tolerate this.
The disrespect.
Listen, man, I'm gonna have to do a HPMP HR.
So Xenoblade Chronicles 2 got an 82, right? Xenoblade Chronicles X got an 84.
And you think this is gonna outrank the second one?
Yeah.
Really?
I think by far will. I think at lowest, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I think at lowest, this is gonna get an 86 at lowest. I don't see this getting anything lower than an 86.
88.
Especially because Xenoblade is such like a big name now.
I almost want to say, do you want to make this interesting? I don't know if I want to.
I say, wait, Chad, did you pay a Riku for the last time you did this?
Listen to this. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. No, Xenoblade Chronicles on the 3DS got an 86.
Okay. Oh, on the 3DS? On the 3DS?
The 3DS version got an 86.
Bro, the Switch version better have gotten higher than an 86, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Yeah.
What did the Switch version of...
An 89.
Yeah.
Oh, 89. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Switch version got an 89. Come on, people.
Actually, yeah.
You know what?
Thinking about it now, I would say probably like 89 or above.
Yeah, 89, 88, around there.
Let's actually make it interesting then. Let's make it actually interesting. I don't think it's going to get 89. I think it's going to get less. Riku thinks it is going to get 89 or higher. All right? So let's make it interesting.
Here we go. Duo, get the clip, Duo.
My wager in this is that if I'm right, Riku has to get an Xbox and play some Xbox games.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Lord.
That's too big.
But dude, I agree. Whatever it is to make Riku's life more miserable, I agree.
Whoa.
There you go.
Right?
Yes.
And then he can stop slandering
we don't
the
listen to
quality of the
heretics, right? We don't listen to heretics like her.
How am I a Sick. I'm supporting you playing JRPGs on a platform that you don't like. I'm supportive of you. I'm supportive. Right?
Xbox
There will be no
JRPG.
Xboxes in this household, okay? If you don't get Blinks, I'm not here, okay?
Oh my
I've
god.
already said this multiple times. Give me my Blinks remake, and there will be an Xbox in this house. No Blinks, no Riku.
Nah,
Blink was pretty good.
If it don't got first,
hold
that's
on,
Riku.
Here's the thing,
So,
Riku, you're
hold
so
on.
sure. You're so sure you're gonna win this wager, right? Because you're sure you're right. So you, whatever it is that you want, I would have to, you would think that you'd be right and you'd be willing to take this wager, wouldn't you? You wouldn't have to get the Xbox if you're
No, but
right.
here's the thing. There's a lot of stuff lately that have been getting 88s and 87s, like Horizon Forbidden West and Ratchet. The games that I did think would get it in the realms of a 90, and they didn't. I could see Xenoblade Chronicles 3, even though if, let's say, we all come to the conclusion that this is the best Xenoblade game.
Right.
The critics might not think that, and they still might give it lower than the games that we think this is superior to. Because, like I said, that happened with Horizon, that happened with Ratchet, and a few other things. So I could see this getting an 87 or an 88.
Oh, you see, not an 89.
No, but I explained myself. I think it should get an 89. But because of what I just said and the previous games that I thought would get what they didn't get, this could easily get an 88 or an 87. But I definitely don't think it will get an 86. So if you want to make that bet that it will get an 86 or lower, I'm there for that.
So you've got these feelings, right? You see, this is the thing. The original bet stands, 89, because that's your original number. You see, if we have to go lower than that, now I'm starting to feel a bit, uncomfortable. So, the original stands. How about that?
Nope.
Yeah? And you go out there and you get an Xbox, right?
Nope.
You can start buying it now. You can get it what do you call that Game Pass subscription that gives you the Xbox immediately? You can get that.
Oh, all access?
Yeah.
What the fuck am I gonna play on Xbox?
Halo? Game Pass. Riku.
Super Lucky.
Yeah, Halo is still on Xbox.
First of all, isn't Super Lucky still multi-platform now? I can play that on the Switch if I wanted to.
Tunic.
But here's the
there
thing,
we go.
Halo, where can you play for example Blue Dragon? You can't play it anywhere but Xbox, right?
Lost Odyssey.
Lost
there you
Odyssey,
go.
exactly.
Tales of Vesperia.
Fable.
Oh wait, you can play it on
Fable,
PC.
and all the Fable games.
Ew,
Exactly.
Yeah, Riku. Mm-hmm.
So many JRPGs, Riku. So many
Do not
JRPGs.
have to
many.
play Fable.
No, you guys are not making a good sale. Okay?
Every
Fable.
single Final Fantasy game that's on Xbox is on Game Pass.
Exactly, for free.
Yeah.
You don't even have to pay for
Oh,
it.
for free.
You can play 13.
Yeah,
For
you can
free.
do that.
Yeah, you can do that, Riku.
What? Unlock achievements? Ugh.
Oh my god.
This man really said.
Yeah, unlock my list. Like what the fuck?
Oh
Where's my
God.
platinum?
Oh my
So
god.
it
If
looks
you
like
take that Sony cock out of your mouth for 2 seconds, okay?
No, you can't.
Tell him, Devil.
That is so freaking coming from Devil, bro.
Riku, I'm a
so
Sony
crazy.
guy. Be like me, Riku. Be like me.
What? Devil keeps telling people he's well-rounded. Devil, stop lying to these people.
Blake, shut up.
all right.
That Sony cock is going nowhere, baby boy.
Okay,
Oh,
so Riku
Back to
is
Xenoblade.
Wow.
Riku is ducking the bet. I get it. Back to Xenoblade.
Like I said, it'll probably solidify at an 87. How about that?
Okay.
I
Let's
can
see.
see that.
Pelvic, what do you think about Xenoblade? What do you think the general consensus around it will be, or the Metacritic score?
I don't pay attention to Metacritic at all. Like, I have
dare
no
you.
idea what is good or bad. Like, I don't know anything about Metacritic. How I feel about the trailer got me hyped. Like, dude, okay, guys, I'm gonna be very honest with you. So when I first saw the trailer, like, very first time we saw, like, Noah playing a flute, I did not realize it was Xenoblade, and I was like, oh, what is this new IP trash? Damn it, I didn't want to see this shit. And then, like, I saw the Minato and all this shit, I was like, oh, this is Xenoblade. Oh, this is so cool. Like, my whole tone just fucking changed. I was like, I am so fake right now.
Riku waits sees a game not going to PlayStation.
Are you still holding me against that one Xbox random Zelda
Yeah, man.
ripoff?
Hey,
Nobody
man,
cares
that
about
game looks great. It's on Xbox. It's not
I
interesting.
literally have never heard anyone talk about Tunic since you mentioned that.
I can link you a video. It's got
No,
a lot of
I
people
thought
talking
a lot
about
of people were talking about too.
I would say
But
it's
anyways, we're getting
apparently
distracted.
it's like top-down Dark Souls. But anyway, go ahead.
Nah, but I don't
Yeah,
know. I
you know
think it's good. I like that it seems to be like Melia versus what's her face, Nia.
Nia?
Yeah,
Versus
I think that's
Natsuko,
gonna be
yeah.
hype as fuck. Yeah, and did you see, by the way, Nintendo changed that? So originally the caption said
Yeah.
Melia, and they changed it to Queen. I was like, oh, it's too
Because
late
that's
now.
totally not Melia, guys. It's
So
totally
wait a minute.
Same voice,
It's
same
gotta
hair.
be like
So it was a spoiler, and they tried to correct it. Is that what happened?
Yeah,
Yes.
you
Pulling
didn't see the
it- wait,
screenshots? Yeah,
are they-
for the
so they're
captions.
Oh.
So they're basically playing an Azure Vermilion.
I was about to say this is some Azure Siegfried crap right here.
Azure Siegfried, yeah.
This is some.
Wow.
Yeah. But did you notice? Do you guys have any speculation to why? So the new oh my god, what are the wing people's name again? The
Hyantia?
The race.
Hyantia.
Hyantia, thank you. Yeah. So the new Hyantia girl. Did you notice in the first trailer her wings go black? I thought that was
Yeah.
interesting.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, they
Black.
go black. So I
Can we
was
put up
kind
a
of like,
spoiler warning as well, just in case we talk about Xenoblade 1 and 2 spoilers?
all right, well that I guess, but this is
I feel like to
Xenoblade
talk about
3.
3, you kind of have to, though.
But like,
yeah.
but that's never happened in 1 or 2 to my knowledge, where like
I don't think it has, no.
Hyantia's wings go. So I'm just saying, like from the trailer, I know as much as you guys do, based on trailers and stuff. But like, I
Yeah,
am curious of that one girl who sees, like, first of all, the mismatching eyes and the seeing them
the
as
Gia,
villains. Yeah, the Gia, sure, right. I don't know. I'm freaking excited.
So wait, is this the game that we will finally wield the Xenoblade?
No, don't do that.
Wield the
Don't
Xenoblade.
do that.
I'm glad no one gave
You
you a
over here got-
reaction, because you don't deserve a reaction for that.
Come on! How are we gonna play a game called Xenoblade?
Next
and we
person,
don't get the
Shadow.
Xenoblade? This is bullshit.
How we've been playing games called Trails when they be walking on roads?
Wow.
No, well, technically, Trails in the Sky, you're in the
Is it
sky.
even- Are you? Are you though?
Yeah,
Trails of Cold
yeah, you're
Steel.
there.
Is Reen's blade cold, or is it? It's actually
Oh,
he's using fire. His blade is warm.
I want you to think about this. In Cold Steel 1, you're on a railroad, and it's going across the Trails of Cold Steel.
Oh my god, that's a reach.
That's a reach. That's a reach.
No,
Oh
you just
my
don't want to
God.
accept that very
so-
accurate answer.
J Run says Xenoblade 2 is hella mid. I personally agree.
Whoa.
I
Wow.
thought it was-
Wow.
We'll say
Whoa.
that
Calm down.
Yeah, I thought-
One at a time, one at a time.
Waifus? Oh.
Listen though. I do think he has a point. Like I think, yeah, it's just there were so much mistakes. I think when it first released.
Yes.
Now it's better, obviously, but story-wise, I don't think it holds a candle to Xenoblade 1. Do you guys think so?
I would
think
say
Xenoblade 1's
for
story is peak.
this standards the Xeno series has set for itself, yes, 2 was not up to snuff. It had great moments, but
Yes. Yeah.
they could have done better.
I like Torna more than 2.
So
I haven't played Torna. I was thinking about buying it. I don't know if I should.
It's like a 20-hour arc JRPG. It's not long.
are we saying that Xenoblade 2 has the weakest story in the series?
I
No,
would say so. Oh,
that would be
X-
Xenosaga 2 and X.
It would be
oh,
X,
X
wouldn't
was
it?
pretty.
Well, we're not.
What was X even
Oh,
about?
X
I don't even
story?
remember.
This man
X-
said
I think
Xenosaga.
It was like Neo Los Angeles, right? I forgot
Yeah.
about what even happens in X. Like, what was their?
Aliens are
Aliens or
attacking.
something?
Yeah, aliens fucked up
Yeah.
Earth. We went to a new Earth. We had to survey the new Earth, and somebody's really alive.
Shadow got forced to explore. He didn't like. He took that personally.
There you go. Yeah, I took that very personally. It was like a smack in the face.
Yeah, the coolest thing about X was exploration, though. You got to admit. I'm
X
sorry.
had
haven't
the
even
best
played them.
exploration out of any
I
open world
agree.
game I've ever played.
I
Even
mean,
more than Breath of the Wild.
I mean, I love Xenoblade 1 too much to say that, but like, I will allow it. Allow it.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. You're on a vehicle, and then you're in the sky, and all this other
Yeah.
stuff.
Super
That's
seamless.
true. You're right. It's probably the best. I just love Xenoblade 1 so much. You just travel a giant titan. Like, that's amazing. It's so awesome.
So I feel like I ask this question all the time, but will we finally, after this game, maybe get that Xenoblade export at some point?
Probably.
You'll get your export when I get to use the Xenoblade.
Oh my
I
god!
think
shut up.
I think
X would come out-
X2 is more probable.
I was thinking
it's more
X would come
realistic.
out before we saw, like, because the original date they had for this was September, so I was thinking X would probably, like, they'll just port it randomly during the year and just announce it during some Nintendo Direct and say, oh, you can get this now.
Oh, they
I
would
think-
not do that for X. X is too big for that.
I think X will be like a Switch 2 launch title or something.
Interesting.
I could see that.
Switch 2 is
What?
like right around the corner.
Hmm?
Wait, isn't that supposed to be coming out this year? Or like Switch
No.
Pro?
I would say probably holiday next year at the earliest.
Okay.
Because this year they're going to release the Nintendo Switch OLED Lite.
Please no. Please God no. Please don't say that, bro. Don't. Why are you saying? Oh my God.
Why you press that?
All I'm saying is that I've been a Nintendo fan the longest here, bro, and I know these business practices.
No.
How do you? What do you think you've been?
Why do you sound like
you are the youngest
Yeah.
here?
I was about to say.
I listen.
Aren't you like 19?
Yeah.
Michael, do not make me come over there.
Whoa! Ridge Racer.
I hate him.
Lord have mercy.
All right. I think that's enough Xenoblade for the time being. You guys are out of control. Let's.
I didn't even get to say my opinion.
I didn't get to talk about Xenoblade.
We don't care about
Riku
your
and
opinion,
Pelvic
Bob.
weren't
It's your
even invited.
podcast, all right?
Took all the time.
Hold
Hey,
up.
I'm Riku
The
San
win
one.
was entertaining.
Exactly. We added the spice to this chicken, okay?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Who the fuck do you guys think y'all
It's a
are?
jerk
Yeah.
chicken.
I'm
Y'all
probably
bunch
the
of jerks.
biggest Xeno fan here. I didn't even get to say my piece. What is this?
All right, Bob. You go ahead and you say your piece, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Xenoblade 3 looks great. Your turn, Blake.
All right, Xenoblade 2 looks.
buy a
not
piece.
Xenoblade 2. Xenoblade 3 looks great. All right, let's go on.
Oh my God. All right. People thinking they can just come in here anytime they want, messing with my podcast flow.
Excuse me, you
Get-
called
get-
me.
You know, to be
You
fair,
called
Shadow said we got 2 hours and we have 3 topics. So I mean, one of them is Sonic, and only I'm going to be talking about that. So I mean, if you want to talk about Xenoblade for an hour, I mean,
That's not true. I could talk Sonic. I like Sonic. What the
All right, you're a
She's
dirty Sonic
like-
fan
she's-
too.
He's probably like the fourth
No,
biggest
Sonic
Sonic fan here.
she likes Adventure 1 over 2, and you know, it's
I do.
Whoa,
Oh,
that's not a hot take. That's just
no.
that's just-
That take is pretty trash.
Yeah.
But
All right, hold
No,
on.
I said Live and Learn was forgettable, but you know, we ain't gonna have that conversation again.
Live and learn. I am appalled by
Oh my
the live and
God.
learn like hype and
Oh,
love
my
I
gosh.
see on Twitter. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, I'm just like, why?
all right, hold on.
Anyway, Shadow, keep moving.
Let's go to Kingdom Hearts. Let's talk about Kingdom Hearts.
Greatness.
So Kingdom Hearts 4, much to everybody's surprise, was announced. And it seems that Game Inspection, man, you seem to love Kingdom Hearts 4 here. So why don't you start us off here? What's going on here? Go ahead, man.
I would like to say that I won. That's all I have to say. Everyone told me that it wouldn't happen, that I was crazy, that they called me a madman. But there it is. Greatness in front of us. GOAT, Raw, Kino, Peak MIDI. All right. It's going to be great. I am really excited for Kingdom Hearts 4. And I'm actually surprised that I was surprised they actually showed like gameplay. I was like, oh, that was something. And it's actually going to look better than what we actually see because the demo, whatever they showed us here, is running in Unreal 4, but the finished product is going to be in Unreal 5. So I really am.
So when we're getting it.
I honestly don't think it's going to take as long as Kingdom Hearts 3 took to come out because that had to switch from Luminos to Unreal Engine entirely and had to scrap most of that. So I think they'll just probably just like moving from Unreal 4 to Unreal 5 isn't that hard.
So minimum amount of years before we get it, and maximum amount of years that we're gonna get it go.
Let me think. I probably say it's 2022 now, so probably in like maybe like 2 to 3 years. Like I probably see it coming out around.
You think 2 to 3? Hold up. You think
Kingdom
2
Hearts
to 3
game?
years? You think 2 to 3 years when an average game from the ground up takes about 4 years?
Yeah,
And everybody's just getting their hands on Unreal Engine 5 dev kits.
It's not just that. This is a Kingdom Hearts game we're talking about here. You know, like this is going to be delayed like 50 times before we see this. Like,
He's not wrong.
KH3 was only delayed one time.
Was it though?
Yeah, it was.
When
It
did
was originally
KH
supposed to come out in 2018, but they delayed to 2019.
We're not seeing Kingdom Hearts 4 anytime before 2026.
I mean,
2030 or something. I'm thinking.
Keep in mind though,
Okay, but even
Kingdom Hearts-
2026, even 2026 would still be fine because that's about what it took 4 years for SMT5. That's fine. I don't see a problem with that.
Well, no, there isn't a problem with that. I'm just saying, people think this is right around the corner, or like 2 or 3 years off. Just like
How long?
forward,
How long did it take them to make? Because in between 2 and 3, they had like a million spin-off games. What was the average development time for those games, like Birth by Sleep and the collection and whatnot?
Birth by Sleep took. Hold on, let me see this timeline.
I mean, I guess
So
the
then
original
Birth by-
release was a PSP game.
Yeah,
it was
Birth
probably
by
like a
Like
year,
handheld,
maybe a year or two.
random handheld games. And
Yeah, it was a handheld game. So it released in like 2010. But let me see where the development started.
Really quick though, we also got a super chat from that boy Rikuki saying no Final Fantasy, no buy. Just kidding, it's day one. Yeah, I kind of want to agree with him though. If they cut the Final Fantasy characters from 4 again and make them DLC,
again,
like,
I'm
end
be
of the game,
really pissed. Like,
real
do-
disappointed.
do
Like,
not do
at
that
least
shit.
factor in like the Final Fantasy 7 remake characters. Like you kind
We
of
might have Star Wars in the game, man.
dude.
and-
That would be crazy.
So
to
answer the question, Birth by Sleep started development in June 2005 and was originally planned for the PS2.
Oh.
You see?
Oh.
You see?
To be honest, I wish it stayed on the PS2 because Birth by Sleep being a handheld game was honestly felt heavily. Like it was like they toned down a lot of the mechanics. Like when it comes to like you wonder why your Keyblade didn't feel like it had the impact that 2 had.
Okay. So game inspection. You seem to really love Kingdom Hearts. You gonna sit there and tell me Kingdom Hearts 3 was amazing?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh god.
He said yes.
Oh my god! And you know what?
Respect the
The-
hustle.
Okay,
the
I got a question for him. Are you referring to how the game was when it released, or how the game is in its current state now, or both?
Both.
Lord,
Oh my.
You know,
Oh.
you see,
all right, whose man is this?
you gotta consider, right? He pretended to think about it first before answering. You know, he was like, "Yeah, let me
I was
pretend to think."
I was gonna give him at least after the fact, like
No,
I
because
heard like
I've been
after the fact. It's
Well,
like
no, it's
vastly
been 3.
different.
It's been 3 years since K-Street came out. I've been catching hell for saying I like that game since day one. Like you don't
How?
like.
I think you can like it, but like saying love, like
I know I did, but then again, I'm not. I actually So I have a weird relationship with Kingdom Hearts. I actually didn't even like the series. Like when I first saw the series, I didn't care much for it. It wasn't until my friend let me borrow KH2, I was like, oh, this shit is greatness, and I went back and played one in Chain of Memories. So like I kind of like worked backwards and then forwards with the series. So.
Did this
Kingdom
man
Hearts
really,
is the goat.
Salads on Naruto, really just say Kingdom Hearts 3
I saw that. I
is
wasn't going
better
to comment on it.
than
Just-
Xenoblade
don't
1?
even entertain that thought.
Xenoblade 1?
Hold on, wait.
What?
What did he say?
He said Kingdom Hearts 3 is better than Xenoblade 1.
And who said this?
This
Crazy person.
Here,
That was
fanboy, still as Naruto.
those are Naruto. That is definitely one of Lady
I
Pelvic's
am.
ones.
Are we calling you out, Celeste?
Oh my god. See, when you
I'm
talk slander
I'm
like that in the
pretty
chat, it's gonna get pointed out.
You gonna get banned.
Like, listen, personally, here's the thing with not with Xenoblade, with Kingdom Hearts 3, I think it was like fun to play, but I don't think it was like groundbreaking. You know what I mean? Because we were left on red for like years for Kingdom Hearts 3. You know
Big
what I'm
facts.
saying? So when I played it, I was like, the gameplay is like solid. You know, it's fine. Like it was good. It was more than fine. It was good. I had
I mean,
fun.
they nerfed the free flow system. I'll never forgive them for that. But continue.
Fair enough. But I don't know. I still enjoyed it, but I just don't think it was like the tied together, the ending that we were all hoping for. You know, this kind of big. I don't know. It felt like, and I know this is for all Kingdom Hearts games, right? As you go through all the Disney worlds that really have, you could honestly cut most of the shit that goes down on there, like, out, right? So I understand that. So like Kingdom Hearts 3 was the same thing, which is fine, you know. It's like, oh my god, Tangled, oh my god, you know, this world, whatever.
I mean,
How's that?
Kingdom Hearts 3 was just, it just kind of felt like a Disney game with very little substance.
Right, and I understand that. It wasn't until like the very end where you saw like all the trios come together, you know, Axel, Roxas, and whoever the fuck the girl.
Whoa! Hey,
No,
you put
neither.
respect
Nah, no,
on her name, bro.
no. She's a doll. She's a doll.
You leave
She-
her
she ain't
alone.
shit.
Who are we talking
She's a
about?
doll. She was
Nominee?
nothing.
Who?
That was shit.
No.
Aqua?
See, you guys don't even know her name.
Shion! You leave Shion alone?
Because she's forgettable. It's Shion.
What do you mean
she
you
sucks.
Oh, Gion. Oh yeah, I don't care.
Shion's literally Shion is like a doll. Like she's a doll.
Bro.
Like if you had some slander for
like
like Naminé or Aqua, I'd have been ready.
No.
Whoa! A slander for Aqua? What? Excuse me?
Aqua.
Bro, if you take her 7 foot head having an ass out of here, bro, I tell you, that's crazy.
Bro, Aqua's like the best girl in that franchise by far. What?
I agree. No one's slandering Aqua here. I don't know where
no.
Literally no one.
No, not you. Whoever said that? Who said that? Who said
no?
Aqua's
What up?
No,
we're jumping to conclusions there. Nobody said that.
But I don't know. I feel like Kingdom Hearts 3 was just felt very safe. You know, that's how I feel like I describe it. It was like, here's some fun gameplay, like really enjoyable gameplay. You know, fun bosses. And then the ending. Here's a bunch, like all the characters come together and look happiness. You know. So
you had to pay for DLC though in order to play as the other characters. I
will say though, I personally like this final boss. I think this is my second favorite final boss, I believe. Like obviously the first one is Xemnas, hands down. But this one where you fight Xehanort, I like that. Like each section, like each phase of his, you have to fight him with less and less abilities. First, like Donald and Goofy go, and then you can't use your flow motion stuff. Oh, so cool. I actually liked that.
Oilers.
Yeah, it's not spoilers. Who cares about that damn game and its ending? Fuck that game.
Oh yeah, reaction commands for Cage 2 are coming back for Cage 4, so that's nice.
Okay. Interesting question in the chat. They asked Final Fantasy 15 or Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm gonna have to 15. I'm gonna have to go with Kingdom Hearts 3.
I played 15. Never mind. My bad.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3.
15.
I don't know why I heard that as Kingdom Hearts 4 or Final Fantasy 16 might be.
Yeah, that's what I thought I heard.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, we can all agree that Final Fantasy 15 is trash.
Nope. I think it's trash. I just think that like I recently found out some development about that game. So apparently Tabata apparently that game was supposed to be open world. Apparently Tabata told the team to make the game open world because he thought it'd be like good experience for them, but the team were like, we don't really know how to do open world games, so they didn't kind of want to make it. And if you wonder, and here's the best part: if you wonder why the world felt empty, Tabata straight up told them that apparently he told them that it's okay for the world to be empty because games like Shadow of the Colossus are empty. And
Lord,
yeah, like let me see if I can put the screenshot in the chat. I was like flabbergasted when I read that. I was like, "Are you serious?"
Keep in mind that he wanted to make the game a musical at some point.
Oh my god!
No, you're getting Tabata confused with Nomura.
That sounded like Nomura.
Nomura wanted the musical. Tabata wanted was like.
Isn't there already a Kingdom Hearts musical game?
Yeah, it's called Atlantis Page 2.
There's something Melodies, right? Memories.
Yeah, Memories of Melodies. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Ironically, that game was actually hella fun.
You know what else I have an issue with, like Kingdom Hearts 4, like what I'm watching, like this trailer. While it looks good and all that stuff, I feel like if you didn't play Unchained, you know, the
wrong chat.
The mobile game, you're gonna be lost. Like I bet half the people were like, "Who the hell is this orange-haired chick?" And I was like, "Strelitzia? Like she's from the mobile game, you know?" Like to me, I knew exactly what. Well, I'm not gonna say I knew exactly, but I was like, "Oh shit!" Considering the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3 and seeing that Strelitzia is here, I was like, "Oh, this looks like some in between world, you know?" But if you
sorry, I was gonna say something, but go ahead. I'll wait.
Oh no, but I just think if you did not play the mobile games, you got some catching up to do, some YouTube videos to watch, you know? And I actually wanted to ask, I'm curious, do you guys think a lot of the Kingdom Hearts fans seem to be like, well, now's the time, there's a bunch of collections, there's no excuses, you can get caught up, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, I think sometimes they don't realize how much effort. To get caught up. Yeah, I was like, it's a long series. Like, well, correction, Kingdom Hearts games are not long, you know? But it's not so much even the game's fault, but like people have lives, you know? So I'm like, everyone thinks that
half the games in the collections, to be fair, are like just cutscenes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you don't really need to play through Tarzan's level, you know?
And honestly, this just my opinion personally, I feel like you really don't need to play Chain of Memories after you play the first game because they're in the collection at least they play the exact same. It's just one's cards and you're going through the same worlds.
The only thing that's like rough taking away from Chain of Memories is just like Sora ends up in a pod and Riku is like you find out what happens to Riku after KH1. So
actually, I was gonna ask, don't you know what happens to Kingdom Hearts? Or I'm sorry, to Riku? I felt like that was pretty important. No.
Well, when I said I meant you don't necessarily need to play it. I mean, I just watched all the cutscenes for it because I didn't want to play through Kingdom Hearts 1 again with cards. But
Yeah.
I will go back and play Chain of Memories. I might even play the original Game Boy Advance release because I've heard that one's actually better than the PS4 release.
It's actually fun. Yes.
I
No, it's not.
don't agree with that. I cannot stand the GBA version.
Wow, you're the first person I heard.
But no, I cannot stand the GBA version.
I actually heard a lot of people like that GBA.
When they remade Common to an actual video game, I actually kind of liked it more. I did not like the GBA version at all.
You're the second person I heard say they like the PlayStation version. That's crazy.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't think that I think Kingdom Hearts as a franchise or something because it's an action game. I don't think especially like at the time, action games like that weren't really suited for handheld type of stuff. Like you can't really like get that full sense of control that you want in a console game in like a handheld, especially like going from like the PS2 to the GBA. Like if it was like made now, it might have been different, but back then, nah.
How did you feel about the transition to the PSP? Because that wasn't too far off.
Like I said, the combat in Birth by Sleep was honestly a step down from KH2, but like
I mean everything was a step down from KH2, so that's I don't know.
I mean, but like one of the things I felt was the fact that, for example, it being on a handheld kind of did compromise the design for it a little bit. Like a lot of things just felt smaller.
I still think from a gameplay standpoint, I feel like Birth by Sleep is probably right behind Kingdom Hearts 2 in regards to gameplay.
I think Birth by Sleep is some sleep, all right. But
that's crazy.
What?
Finally, someone that agrees with me on that. That's the game that killed my passion for the series.
What?
Okay, it's not terrible. It's not terrible and at all. Like I like the game. It's just it's not something I'm ready to go back and replay. Like I just rebeat KH1. I will gladly replay KH1 over Birth by Sleep.
I would not. Question. Do you like that more than Dream Drop Distance? You would prefer Dream Drop Distance over Birth by Sleep?
Yes.
Wow.
A million times over.
Nothing to say to you. Cool.
Dream Drop Distance over Birth by Sleep.
I like the characters in Birth by Sleep though. Terravan and Aqua are great, and it has one of the saddest endings out of any Kingdom Hearts game. But I
cried.
But like, if they were to remake any Kingdom Hearts game, they need to remake pretty much all the handheld games, like just the full remix of all of them.
I kind of agree with that.
I cannot stand Dream Drop Distance. Oh my god, I was like,
I liked playing as Riku, so I'm biased to that.
I think
that's the only thing. That was the only thing. Okay, got it.
Free flow was fun. I'll leave it at that.
We have a super chat from that boy Rikuki again, saying can we all agree that Chain of Memories GBA is the greatest JRPG of all time? Chain of Memories GBA is not Xenoblade 1, so I can't say it's the greatest JRPG of all time. But
it's not Final Fantasy Tactics. Ooh.
Let's calm down.
Nor is it Fantasy 9.
So what I was going to say earlier,
go ahead,
when Pelvic was talking about the mobile games, is that recently a friend of ours said that Kingdom Hearts has no spin-offs, and I felt that was a bit of a hot take. So I was curious what everyone thought about that.
I'm going to say this.
And what he meant by that is that because every game is essential, there are no spin-offs, but I feel like that's kind of flawed logic.
I'm kind of in agreement with him because you kind of do need to play the other games to understand almost anything that's happening in 3, or you need to really know your Kingdom Hearts, knowledge, I guess. But
I guess
he's not exactly wrong. They're not exactly side, because if you're gonna sit there and tell me Birth by Sleep is a side game, that's a mandatory ass.
But what about that phone game, like the actual, not Android and iOS,
Unchained.
but actual phone game? Is that not a spin-off?
Unchained?
I don't know which one it is. I can't remember.
What is that? Union Cross? Union Cross, or is that the?
That's the same thing. Kingdom Hearts Unchained Union Cross. That's
okay. Yeah, that's before Birth by Sleep. That's essential.
Yeah, this is the first thing actually. This is like what started it all. This is the prequel of prequels. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
think
timeline wise.
I think the issue is that now that they're like, the thing is that they kind of feel like spin-off games because they don't necessarily make them accessible. Like, why do I have to play this smartphone game? Imagine if you had to play Fire Emblem Heroes, but before you played Three Houses to understand the plot of Three Houses.
You might.
I think that's the problem with it. Everything is.
I don't agree with that, but that was a witty comment. I like that.
I think that's the problem with Kingdom Hearts is that everything's on different platforms, so it just makes it that.
I say they jumped from PlayStation 1 to the Game Boy to the PS2 to I said PS1. I meant PS2. Yeah,
people in the chat said coded. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, I haven't played that.
Coded. Oh, the one for that was a mobile game, and then went to DS. I mean, would I consider that a spinoff? No, because it takes place after Kingdom Hearts 2. So.
And that creates a further discussion. Is that an issue with this series? Because does everything need to be canon and necessary at that?
I mean, Smash is going to be canon in Kingdom Hearts 4. He's just waking up and coming back from World of Light.
Oh my fucking god! Please don't do that to me.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I wouldn't. I don't necessarily see everything being canon as a problem. I would just prefer if, like all the handheld games were just remade into full console games. I think that would be the best way to fix that problem, as opposed to just leave. I mean, some of them are movies.
What is the problem?
Well, the thing is, again,
everything being canon.
Wait, how is making the mobile games like console remakes gonna solve the problem? Like they already have the Kingdom Hearts all-in-one collection. Like you just buy
it. All in one. That's not everything.
No, because people would actually want to play them.
Yeah,
like it wouldn't be like for example, like no one would complain about. For example, if Unchained was an actual full console game, no one would complain about it because console game. People complain about it because it's a mobile game.
What's Unchained? I'm not talking about everything that's not Unchained. Is right in there.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Everything that's not Unchained is in that all-in-one collection, though.
Is 365 days in there as well?
Yeah,
it's only cutscenes, but it's in there.
Okay.
Like it's basically other than Unchained, you can get caught up with everything Kingdom Hearts you need in that all-in-one collection.
Speaking of days, though, do you guys feel like you should have to play the games in release order, or should you play them in story order? Because I personally played, I think I played Days before I played 2, and I liked 2 so much more for that. But
the same friend of ours was arguing that that's a no, and that's sacrilegious.
Yeah, you're supposed to play them in timeline order, or not in timeline, in release order, so you experience them the same way as everybody else. But I do not think you should play 2 before Days.
I played 2 was my first game. 2 was my first Kingdom Hearts game, so hey man, do what you want.
No, I played. I played 1, Chain of Memories. I didn't beat Chain of Memories. That game sucks. And then I played 2, and then I played Birth by Sleep, Days, and then 3. Yeah, is that the right order? I don't know.
Take in the chat.
Huh?
Sorry, it's something sort of. No, I'm reading the chat. Someone was saying something. A hot take. But you need to play every game in the series to make sense of KH4. This has the exact same issue as Trails, almost impossible to get into.
Dang.
Oh, wow. Trails is almost impossible to get into. It's not Trails is not on a bunch of different random consoles. You could
that's
get
13 games now though, Q.
Yeah, that's 13 games.
Yeah,
you can play them all. You can play them all on PC,
and they're all much more
than you can get them all on PC, correct? And you can play the full game.
They're all games.
But Trails actually have a good story though. So,
are all the Trails games even localized?
No,
it will be.
No. You can get the fan translations, right? If I'm correct.
It will be by next year.
Yeah, it will be by next year.
Devil is here.
And I think what makes it better in the end is that there is no what do you call it? There's no mobile Trails game, is there? Please tell me there's not one of those.
Not yet.
That you need.
There's like another Trails game coming out soon.
There actually is a mobile Trails game. It's just not canon.
Good. That's once it's not canon, I don't really care.
Is East versus Trails in the Sky canon?
Huh?
No.
So wait a minute. Which franchise is harder to get somebody into, Kingdom Hearts or Trails?
I say Trails for my first experience.
Trails.
I would
It's
say Trails
intimidating.
only Trails because Kingdom Hearts has the Disney factor. Everyone knows Disney.
Yeah, true.
Mm,
I mean,
good point.
Also, Trails. Go ahead. Sorry.
Mhm. Oh no, you continue.
I would say
I was gonna
plus
say-
more people like action,
Then turn-based, yeah. Hence why
I was
Final
gonna
Fantasy
say
VII is
Trails
action and not turn-based.
Yeah,
People
that's
also
what
see
Trails
how
is
much
also long.
reading as there is in Trails, and they get turned off by it.
Like I
There
tried
is a
getting one of
lot
my
of
friends
reading.
in the trails.
Mhm.
I tried getting my friends in the trails, and when he like because they're typically longer than most games, it's like that's really intimidating for him, who doesn't have a lot of time as it is. So,
Does he play JRPGs?
Rarely, very rarely.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is you can't ignore Trail's story. If you ignore it, you won't enjoy the game as much. You can ignore Kingdom Hearts
Absolutely.
story, and you can still enjoy the combat and the Disney and Final Fantasy stuff. So that's the difference.
Very true.
Yeah, especially there's moments in like 3 and 4 is just like pure fan made moments. Like you gotta know everything and everyone, or it's not gonna hit the same, I guess. All right, so we go with Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, if you got more topics, Shadow, go ahead.
Yes, I do have more topics. As a matter of fact,
I got a question before we move on. Kingdom Hearts 4 or Persona 6? What's coming out first?
Oh, Jesus.
Persona.
Wait, hold on.
Y'all really think Persona? Because I feel like after Soul Hackers, we're gonna get like another like spin-off or two, and then Persona 6.
Well,
Here's the
there's
thing,
still a
you
good
gotta-
chance 6 is being revealed this year.
That's the thing, though. Like, you gotta ask yourself this question: Do you
the
see
25th anniversary,
us
remember?
getting Persona 6 before 2026?
What year is it? 2022? 4 years? I could see it. I guess. Yeah.
I mean,
Because
4
that-
years, 3 to 4
because
years.
like I
from
said,
Kingdom Hearts.
That's the earliest I think we're getting Kingdom Hearts 4. So it's
Actually,
like they either come out the same
Then
year.
again,
Or,
I guess the same could be said for Persona as it could be said for Kingdom Hearts. Is that like Persona 5 and Kingdom Hearts 3 were like the odd ones out in dev cycles. Like normally it doesn't take them that long to develop for it. And they can see how fast they put out Soul Hackers 2. We don't know how long they've been developing that. They could be working on Kingdom Hearts 6 right now. So I mean, in theory,
Kingdom Hearts 6.
Sorry, Persona. I'm sorry.
Like what?
God damn.
Yeah. Actually, okay. No, I think Persona's going to come out first. And I mean, Atlas also has, because correct me if I'm wrong, but when did Sega buy Atlas? That was after 5.
2011, I think. Hold on, let me see.
Keep in
Was it-
mind,
wait, was it
P6
that
has been
soon?
sort of teased as well. That's why I said this might be revealed this year.
There you go.
That's been teased.
I don't know. I really don't know because
I haven't
everything
been
we
paying
see,
I'm sorry.
everything we see on Kingdom Hearts 4 right now is pretty much just like it's not even going to be in the real game, I guess, because this is on a different engine. So I feel like
This is a tech demo.
yeah, it's like a tech demo basically.
yeah, they don't have shit for this.
They don't have shit for this game, man. I can say the same thing about Persona 6 as well. So it's kind of like, okay, based off of history, we have one with the winter 2014 Persona 5, and then we have Kingdom Hearts that took like half my life to come out. So it's like, well, I guess I'm going with Persona 6 on this one. I don't know.
Acebreaker in the chat is saying Persona 6 is going to be like a PS5, PS6 cross-gen title. Bro, I don't think the PS6 is coming out.
Also,
You also got to keep in mind, Persona games usually don't take that long to come out. That was just 4 to 5. 3 to 4 was what, 3 years or something like that?
I mean, when they announced S&T 5, they didn't even have a team for that game.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I think SMT 5 and Persona 5 are the odd ones out in the dev cycles. Because Soul Hackers, I mean, like I said, we don't know how long Soul Hackers has been in development. And that seems like it's coming out what, August? And I don't think it's going to get delayed.
All right.
Just the next thing I could see Persona 6 coming out sooner because of the fact that the newer consoles they're I guess more powerful and stuff like that. And from what I've gathered, working with Unreal makes making games a lot quicker and easier. And it seems like a lot of devs are just going to that. It's the easy route. Go in Unreal, chuck your assets in there, and just start working. So if that's what they do, if Sega and Atlas decide, hey, we're gonna move the Persona games to the Unreal Engine and develop in that or whatever have you, and hey, we're gonna get.
Well,
it
how
quicker.
long? Because didn't like part of Persona 5's dev cycle be so long is because they made like their own kind of engine, like that engine they used for Catherine in Persona 5.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So if they already have that engine made, same thing like for Breath of the Wild 2. Breath of the Wild 2 took a long time because they made their own engine. Their engine's trash, and I think the Breath of the Wild 2 engine's trash. But I think like if they have the engine already made and they just have to essentially just develop on their own engine now and they don't switch engines again, kind of like the same thing happened to Persona 3 where they were switching engines, I think, it could take a lot less time.
No, but the thing is, though, is that if they use their own engine, do you think their engine is gonna be optimized well enough for the newer consoles? So, like, how are we gonna?
I mean,
get
they got wasn't
the
Persona
performance?
Persona 5 Royal 60 FP? Oh wait, or was it not?
No.
No, it was
No.
not.
Nope.
It was 4K on PS4 Pro.
It was? Huh. I didn't even know that.
Yep. Yes, it was.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
It definitely wasn't 60 frames though. I remember that for sure.
All right.
I
Let's
guess
move
that,
on.
I guess that wasn't one of the games that got bumped for PS5 when it came out.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. We got to go on to another topic here. Let's go on to Sonic Origins. Let's talk about that.
Boy.
Ooh,
Here we go.
Let's talk.
Ooh.
You know
Before
what?
Blake
Here we
goes, let me get
fucking
my
go.
short
I'm about
thoughts.
to say,
No. I want to talk before Bao talks. All right.
Oh,
You
my
are
God.
going to go long. I just have like one or two things to
Okay,
say.
Bao, just say Sonic is mid. I already have this on my PC. That's all. Thank you. Out. Okay, there you go,
sound
Bao.
like that to
There
you?
you go. There you go, Bao. Oh, sorry. I already have Sonic Origins on my PC. I don't really need any of these games. I already have them. I played them before. They were mid then. They were mid now. Sonic 2 is the best Sonic game ever. Okay, go ahead, Blake. Okay, thanks, Bao. Now,
I'm covering the block button on this. Just so. Anyways,
Now, go ahead.
I have no issues with Sonic Origins itself. It's fine for people to get a new collection of Sonic. My issue is this whole digital deluxe fiasco they have going on, where for $5 more, you can get all these features that aren't in the base version of the game. That, in my opinion, is one, unnecessary, and two, scummy.
All right.
There you go.
That's fair. Let me tell you how actually everything in the Digital Deluxe Edition is actually in the base game. If you buy the Digital Deluxe Edition, you unlock it the same day. So outside, the only thing that's actually exclusive to the Digital Deluxe Edition at the time of this recording is the 3D, 3D like camera sprites for like the menus. Aside from that, mirror mode's in the base game. So if you pre-order the game, you get mirror mode unlocked day one. What else? Let me pull up what. Ace Breaker is super chat. Yeah, okay. This man.
Thank you, Ace. I'll read it.
Sonic,
Ace Breaker with a
$20
$2.
below. Anyway,
Yes.
screw this guy.
Agreed.
Anyway,
This is overpriced.
Matt, you read that next while I pull up this other thing.
A super chat from Return It Twofold, $5. KH, it's a mess to me. I'm too lazy. I'm not going to watch videos or play handhelds. Kingdom Hearts 4 is a skip.
Hate to see it.
That's the thing,
to
though.
see it, but understandable.
I mean, sure, it's a mess. I think we all can come to the conclusion that Kingdom Hearts story overall is a mess. But you don't have to play them on a handheld, unless you're playing it on the Switch via streaming. Who the fuck is doing that? Fucking weirdo. Just play it all in one collection, right? And watch some YouTube videos, and then you should be good to go.
You know what? Here's the thing, right? If you got Xbox Game Pass, I think wasn't it on Game Pass? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, I think they took it off. They took it off.
They took it off.
Yeah, they took it off a while ago.
Oh no! Oh no!
I mean, it's only like 20. I think it's like 20 or $30 on PS4 for all in one. So
Exactly.
it's not,
Like, how cheap are
it's
you?
not- Like, I mean, people are very cheap nowadays. I've seen
Which is
Yeah,
right,
that's why
because
they
I
want
mean-
Game Pass.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We've talked
Prices and
enough
stuff
about
is
your
expensive
Kingdom
now.
Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is trash. Let me tell you all about Sonic Origins. All right. Now, listen, I got the chart up right now. Okay.
Oh, God.
So, if you pre-order the game, you get the main game. You get 100 bonus coins that are just used for unlockables, completely stuff you can unlock in
Coins?
the
I
game.
thought we were playing Sonic, not rings.
No. Let me talk. Let me talk. It says 100 bonus coins. The rings you collect in the game, the coins are special abilities. Anyway, so mirror mode is unlockable in game. They have that in brackets. People didn't read that though because people don't read. Niggas don't read. And so they got mirror mode is unlockable. Yeah, if you pre-order though, you just unlock it right out the gate. You don't have to actually earn it. Hard missions, those are actually, I think those are exclusive, but those are just DLC missions that you don't necessarily need to have. Letterbox background, that's just another like specific background specific to it. Character animation in the main menu, that's exclusive. Camera controls over the main menu. So basically, you get a 3D background if you get the Digital Deluxe Edition, whereas if you don't, you get a pixelated background, which is fine. Character animations during music islands. It's literally this does not affect the gameplay
Aesthetic.
in these slightest.
they're all
Literally.
cosmetic and aesthetic.
It's the same could be said for buying Persona 5's ridiculous amount of DLC for their costumes.
Hey,
It does not affect gameplay at all.
Don't be
That's
talking about
even
Persona
better,
5 like
though.
that.
It does affect gameplay, but continue.
Okay,
Yeah,
and the
Persona
last
5's
one,
DLC does affect gameplay.
the last one is additional music from Mega Drive Genesis titles. They have confirmed this has no music from Sonic 1, 2, 3, and CD and Knuckles. They just give you extra music to listen to in the actual game itself from Sonic Spinball, like potentially Sonic R, Sonic Pinball, like just like random assorted Sonic music from the Genesis as an anniversary title. If you buy the based game right now, the only thing you miss out on is a background. That is it. Aside from that, it is a well put together collection.
I just have one question for Blake. How much is Sega paying you?
Not enough, bro. I tell you.
I think the thing is their delivery. You may when you break it down like that, it's like okay,
It looks shady.
it's not. No. When the way you broke it down, it sounds fine. The way Sega broke it down to us makes it look fucking mighty spooky. I think that's the issue.
I absolutely no, because I was in the same boat. I was like, this is kind of weird, but
yeah.
If you,
but
if
you had to sit down and fucking decipher the shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
I had to make like a whole What Do You Know video. Yeah.
Speaking of what Bao said, how much is this gonna be?
It is $40
for how?
I think
for games that are like 20 years old.
Exactly.
30. 30 years old.
Wait, hold up. I'm getting to this. This is personally why I think the price is fine, but I will understand why people wouldn't like the price. So this game. It's not just adding those games specifically. They're all remade for consoles, so they're all widescreen.
Remade?
The only way to play these games in widescreen... Shadow. Remastered, sorry.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'm about to say.
the only way to play these games in widescreen... there's probably a mod on PC to do it, because PC's Master Race has everything. But beside that, the only official widescreen release of these games was the phone releases, had widescreen. So this has widescreen on consoles. They've actually confirmed they have a story mode in this game where you start in Sonic 1 and you play all the way through Sonic 1, CD2, Sonic and Knuckles all in one like quick succession, and they have cutscenes in between the games and during the games. So they have done more than enough, I think, at this point. And you can play Knuckles in Sonic 1. You can play him in Sonic 2 and make a collection. And I think he's going to be playable in the CD as well. So you can play as Knuckles in 2 games you otherwise couldn't have. What else did they add in this game?
I got a question for you. Would you say that these when these versions of the games come out, that they will be the best versions of the games available?
I would say so. Because I think
it was a 2-part question. Mm-hmm. If that's a yes, right? And if these games were sold separately, how much do you think each of these games sold separately, being the best versions of these games? Now, currently, how much do you think they should be cost separately?
I'd say $10.
So if they're $10 separately and they're 4 games, $40 sounds fine, right?
I think so.
You would say $10 for these today.
$10 for the best version of Sonic 1 that we'll see. Yes, same thing for 2, 3, and CD.
I mean, honestly,
it's fucking $10. Q, $10. You wipe your ass with $10.
I'm struggling to figure out how to spend $10 extra in Super Robot Wars 30 or whatever have you. Right? $10 is a lot of money. All right.
You're jacking up the
No. How much was Mary Skelter, bro?
Mary Skelter is weird. I didn't pay.
How much was Ryza?
Oh, man.
I didn't pay for Ryza too, but that's not the point.
Okay, so getting talks with Sega, you don't have to pay for this game either, buddy. Alright. Whacktastic with Super Chat, since Sonic games are just pressing right and occasionally jump, and JRPGs are just pressing A button on attacks and occasionally thinking. But anyway.
Oh my god.
So,
oh my god.
In conclusion, I am really excited to play these games because I personally find the PC versions of these games aren't that great. And the arcade versions for PS3 and 360 were, I think, the previous definitive way to play these games. But you can't really, unless you bust out your PS3, there's not really a good way to play them right now. I mean, I think they're backwards compatible on the Xbox One, but Sonic 3 got delisted because the Michael Jackson music expired. Another reason it could be so much is if they actually got the rights back for the Michael Jackson music, that could be the premium they're charging for. Because that music is not cheap to use.
Here's a question. What console are you going to get it for, Blake?
I'm going to get it on PC first, and then probably PlayStation if it has a Platinum, and eventually Switch.
So you skipping the Xbox?
No, my God.
Okay, I love my Xbox, but the only thing I really use my Xbox for is 360 games, because most of the stuff I don't... Like, if it's multi-plat, I don't typically go for it on the Xbox.
So,
you love to hear it.
So, question. From the last couple of releases of Sonic, they have been not so great when it comes to
suspicious. Yep. Nope, we had Sonic Seizures Ultimate. Yep, don't worry, I know.
Exactly. So what are we thinking here? This is going to come out the gate fine? or is it
So-
gonna come out as a buggy mess?
Let me tell you, Shadow. Let me tell you. Let me tell you the good news, Shadow.
Go ahead.
All
Go
right.
ahead. Tell me good news.
We have working on this development. We have Christian Whitehead and
Who the
Head
fuck is that?
Let me tell you,
Sonic
Christian.
Mania.
Sonic
Oh
Mania.
my gosh, Shadow.
Okay.
Also, Christian
Sonic.
Whitehead, he's actually, before he made Mania, he actually made the mobile ports of Sonic 1, 2, and 3, and he just, like, made those as a fan. Like, he, like, fan made them, upload them to the internet, and Sega was like, hey, we're going to hire you to make Sonic games, and he went, bet. So he has been working on the 2D Sonic games for a while now, hence why Mania was so good, and I believe Headcanon, I'm pretty sure Headcanon was his team that he made. I could be entirely wrong on that. But Christian Whitehead basically has a flawless record when it comes to Sonic and optimization. And also, in theory, now here's my personal theory. They did not have Headcanon Christian Whitehead on the team until like a week ago. I think they just pulled them in, and now they're like working overtime to try and like get this game ready for June. Because the fact we did not hear anything about this game from when they announced it a year ago in May, and they said they said originally it was going to come out before the second Sonic movie came out, and then they walked back and said, "Oh no, that was just a mistranslation. You fans are so crazy." Ha 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 ha. No, I think they had development struggles, and they pulled in the team they didn't want to pull in, and now that team is going to make this great. Another reason why I'm excited for this is because the classic Sonic formula is tried and true, and they're not going to mess it up. I am still terrified that Frontiers is going to be a dumpster fire. All right.
Oh wow, really? Oh okay.
No gameplay yet is worrying me.
When is that game supposed to come out?
It's supposed to come out holiday this year. I mean, Breath of the Wild 2 got delayed.
What?
So it's that it can fill that open world game this holiday if they do it right.
Is it?
Or they
It's
should do
it's
a later.
April. It's almost May. We still don't have any gameplay for a game that's coming out this year.
They announced it in May last year, and
To
then
be
and
fair,
then they
Shadow.
showed us that Game Awards trailer.
There's no Starfield gameplay either yet.
And
shit.
people are dumb for hyping on Starfield. Okay.
Scrolls.
Midfield.
There we go.
Midfield.
I'm excited
No.
for Starfield.
Garbage.
Skyrim
Why?
in space?
Okay.
No shit about it.
That's what I'm
It's
saying. I
Skyrim in space, Riku.
That shit sound disgusting. Don't ever say that again. Todd Howard and his lies. Goodness gracious.
Bethesda?
It's crazy how ever since Bethesda got bought by Microsoft, Riku's just been looking at them differently. That's crazy.
No, what do you mean differently? I always hated Bethesda before they even got acquired.
Anyway, back on that. That's basically Sonic Origins. I'm super excited for it. I personally don't mind paying the price tag if they have the Sonic 3 original soundtrack. If they have the PC version, which was all remade, which is terrible, I will have very many words, and I will absolutely think that this is an overpriced collection. But if they are having to pay that price just to have the Michael Jackson music in there, all right, Sega.
Okay.
Also, I've never actually completed Sonic 1, and if there's a story mode where you have to play through Sonic 1, CD 2,
How are
and
you
3,
a Sonic fan? You didn't finish Sonic 1. I don't understand.
Sonic
that.
1 is like the Dark Souls of the series. It is nails hard, and I'm pretty sure if you game over, you start back to level 1. Like, it is unforgiving,
Yeah, okay,
and
I
I've
ain't
never
gonna
been
lie.
able to finish
Yeah,
it.
it was. Yeah, when I was a kid,
Also,
it
it's
was hard for me
also-
to finish that one.
I think of all the Sonic games, it's also aged the worst, just because, like,
Yeah.
the levels, they were trying to find their identity, and a lot of the levels outside of Green Hill Zone, you cannot go fast, because you have to platform.
And there's no spin dash in that game, I believe.
There is not. However, all these games will have the drop dash from Mania,
Oh, okay.
plus the spin dash.
Oh wait, did they confirm that the drop dash is going to
Yeah.
be in there?
Because
Oh,
the Sega
okay.
Ages ports of Sonic 1 and 2 already have the drop dash.
Interesting.
Yeah, so drop dash is going to be unanimous for Sonic at least. Tails and Knuckles still just fly and glide.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so that's Sonic Origins. It's probably gonna come out a broken mess and it's overpriced. All
No,
I think my
no,
biggest
no.
issue with Origins, before we move on, is just that it comes out in between Mario Strikers, Fire Emblem, Monster Hunter Rises a week later than Xenoblade's a month later. Like, and then Live Lives in July. They could not have chosen a worse time to release that game, but I'm still
You
excited.
gotta get it on Sonic's birthday. What do you mean?
Yeah, that.
Isn't Front Mission in June? Or am I tripping?
I think so.
AI, the Goatnium files is in June.
Is that
wait,
you
wait.
sleeping? Is that you sleeping?
I'm sorry. Just wake me up when we're talking about good games again.
Oh
You
man,
haven't played Front
Isn't it
Mission.
good?
Or, sorry, Level Up.
that
I
was
thought it
weird.
was a Pokemon for a second.
I know, right? Like, what the fuck?
I know he's not sleeping on Front Mission.
That's what he was trying to do, I guess. I don't know.
Front Mission.
Why are you sleeping on Front Mission?
More like not Advance Wars. Can we talk about Advance Wars? I'm gonna
Oh,
choke somebody.
that's what this is about. That's what
I'm
this
gonna
is
choke somebody.
That's what.
Slumber.
I am going to choke somebody.
Why do you have to take it out on Friend Mission?
Ace Burger with the super chat saying, so basically a reminder to everyone, if you want to play a collection of good classic games, go pick up Sonic Klonoa. One, don't even talk about Klonoa.
Let's go, Ace, my boy.
Klonoa.
Wait, what's wrong with Klonoa?
Yeah, what's wrong with Klonoa?
I think the release date for Klonoa, I think that might be dead on arrival. I don't know. That's
Wait, what's
it's coming out. It's coming out like beginning of July, I think.
You're getting a copy in your Steam, Blake, from me.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
As soon as you go to mail it, you're gonna see a copy of Legends Arceus just chilling there.
No.
All right, so that's Sonic Origins. I honestly don't have any more topics. What else are we talking?
What did I tell you? This man rushed us through Xenoblade and Kingdom Hearts, and I went, bro, we have. There is no end to this road, bro.
There's a topic. I've got one, right? This is one I've been I read about and I've been thinking about, and I wanted to get you guys' opinion on it, but I didn't mention it up until now. So I stumbled upon this article and it just linked to something on Twitter or something like that, and it's about the Xbox head publishing games in Japan. So they're working with developers in Japan. So I was wondering, like, who do you think they're working with? Because they said they're working with some top class developers from in Japan for games for the Xbox. Now they've done this before in the past, if I'm correct. Who do you think they're working with now? And what kind of games can we expect?
They are partnered with Platinum Games to make Halo 6 an action RPG.
Oh, come on. A real question. A real answer, Blake. Come on. There's no way that's the thing.
Actually, I forgot Infinite is Halo 6.
They partnered with Atlas to give us SMT9 localized.
SMT9?
I can see that.
SMT9, yeah, that 360 game.
Let's just
that one. Okay.
They're working with Falcom, and they're bringing they've somehow.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Falcom and PlayStation are way too bed in bed to like fuck with anything. They've just got in bed with Nintendo. You really think they fucking with Xbox?
Well, I mean, Xbox is over there. They're trying to make some money.
Don't
they're working with it.
Isn't there at least like one or two Ys games on?
No,
Xbox?
Ys Origin is the only game. Ys Origin is the only Falcom game on Xbox, and that was because of .emu.
And you don't think that there's any way they could get
no
Falcom?
fucking way in no goddamn universe.
And if it does happen,
if you had the ability to hop through all of the timelines of every variation ever existed, you ain't gonna find one of them that has Falcom games on Xbox, okay?
But Riku,
out of all of the infinite possibilities, none of them have it, Q. Just forget about it.
See, you're personally attacking Riku with this theory.
Oh my god!
Because if his baby, bro, this is like that scenario when Microsoft bought Activision and Sony said they should put Crash between us and see which one it goes to and let us keep it. No. That's not how this works.
I'm just saying to the chat, if this happens, I hope you guys remind Riku about this. I just
if
hope
this happens, I'm taking a ticket down to the UK and you getting choked out. This is your fault.
Like that SpongeBob, like when he's choking at Mr. Krabs, he's holding him up and shaking him up and down.
Basically.
So Riku, if Koro 2 only released on Xbox, what would you do?
Everybody's dying.
Everybody's dying.
Everybody's dying.
That escalated quickly.
I'm
oh my
killing
god!
each and every one of you one by one. What? I'm just gonna choke you out.
Because you have to buy a console?
I have a question for Riku. Would you prefer Crow 2 to be exclusive to Microsoft or Nintendo?
Nintendo. Probably, because he owns a Switch.
He has a Switch.
I have a Switch right here, so yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
But then think about
even
it,
if it ran at 20 frames per second.
Ew! Don't tell. That's disgusting. What the fuck?
I mean,
why would you even say that, Bob?
He'd still be able to read his gameplay and read his story.
No, Shadow's gonna be the one choking out everyone. 20 frames per second.
God, no. It's disgusting. All right. So what else we got, guys? You got anything else we
I
want to
have
talk about?
another topic.
Wait.
was gonna say something.
No. Go ahead, Val. Go ahead.
Yeah, bye.
I think this happened yesterday, but apparently Ubisoft may be on the road to being bought out. So,
Ubisoft?
By who?
who would you guys want to see buy Ubisoft out?
I'd say Microsoft.
I just want to see them go under.
That's what I'd say.
The
Like,
French
buy them and
government's
kill them.
The French government to shut them
They
down.
make good
today.
games, people.
Riku. See, the problem
Ubisoft
with
is
Riku.
mid.
All right, one at a time,
You're
guys.
not
One at a
thinking about
time.
the possibility here, because if Ubisoft is bought and someone does something with the Rayman IP, you're gonna be in your bed just.
Oh yeah,
No.
if they bring back Prince of Persia and Rayman, then Ubisoft
I mean,
is
Prince of
back
Persia
in their grace.
Yeah, but if they come back on Xbox, you're not gonna
Yeah,
get
but
it.
here's the thing: if fucking Prince of Persia, that remake of Prince of Persia that they showed, that shit looked fucking like doo-doo butter. Okay,
Is that why
that's why they were like,
into infinity?
yes, it got delayed into infinity. So like, yeah, Prince of Persia may be coming back, but remember the last time they brought Prince of Persia back, Forgotten Sands, that game was forgotten in the sands.
I mean, that was not the intention. I mean, it's called Forgotten Sands. It's not called Remembered Ruins.
Lord,
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ! I swear to God, if that's anyway. Point is, Ubisoft is mid. Okay, right? I'm sick and tired of these 2D Rayman games. We've had enough, right? Rainbow Six. Okay, cute. Yeah, your Ghost all your Tom Clancy games. Yeah, I was about to say something. The guy's been dead for years. Okay,
Man,
More
so
than the Tom
effing
Clancy.
accuracy.
Wow, Riku's just on a war.
we're done with the
path
Tom
today.
Clancy games. Whoever is over at Ubisoft, they need to get their shit together. This is why they're under right now.
My God.
Just give me Rayman 4, and then we're back in the right timeline. That's all we need.
Oh my
Rayman
God.
4.
Yep. I will never forgive them for reaching at the end of Rayman 3, and then the motherfucker says, "See you in Rayman 4." Little Riku on his PlayStation 2 was hyped, ready for Rayman 4. It never came.
Oh my God.
Who do I have to
Time
choke
never
out for
came, and
Rayman
neither
4?
did he.
Oh, man.
You know,
Relax.
I think you know what, Shadow. Next episode, I think what you need to do is you need to bring a therapist on as the guest.
Oh my
Help
God.
you through this,
Yo,
you know?
Whacktastic in the chat said Rabid games are more popular than the Rayman games.
Damn.
All right,
They
so,
are popular.
It's true.
where is the block button?
Oh man.
Pike, you know,
about-
on the topic of them being bought, I could kind of see Nintendo, because Nintendo let Ubisoft make the Mario and Rabbids games. Nintendo doesn't let people make Nintendo games. That is a high praise.
That's,
I mean,
That is
at the same time
true.
though, I don't see Far Cry and Assassin's Creed going to Nintendo though. Like,
Real quick,
mean,
before
they
we get
could.
to the next topic, remind me at the end. I have one's got to go. Just don't let me forget.
All right.
we should just all come up with.
And I
one
think
concept.
it'll actually be hard. I think.
Do it right now. I'm curious. You can't be like laying this juicy information and not.
no,
say it.
no, no,
you
do
gotta
it.
keep you in suspense.
No, just fucking tell me.
But Pelvic, we
Go
don't know
ahead.
who you want to buy Ubisoft from. Who wants to buy? We don't. Yeah, Pelvic.
I
Who do you?
don't have an opinion on that. I don't-
Imagine if Square Enix bought Ubisoft, bro. Like Yoko Taro making Assassin's Creed.
Ew.
Imagine that.
Ew.
Oh God, no. Oh my God, no.
Everybody's disgusted. Holy shit! Wow. All right.
Hey, you
Why
guys
is
don't like
everyone
Yoko Taro.
use-
That's crazy.
No, all
Just
I
let
know
No,
is
I like Yoko Taro,
The only-
but
I'm not a big
no,
Ubisoft
just no.
person, so I never really care. Like, I think the only thing of Ubisoft that I like is Assassin's Creed, and like I fell off the Assassin's Creed bandwagon. It came to a
Ratio.
point where they were shooting out games,
Facts.
and I was like, all right. Like because I played the trilogy, which I loved. I played 1, the trilogy. I love Ezio. I love Altair, and then I played 3, and then it just killed everything.
I like
I was like,
Altair. That's a thing.
I love Altair. Yeah, he's like,
Altair
fucking
is-
Yeah,
cool,
Altair
like,
is
do what I
cool.
want.
Decent. But I mean,
Altair
Ezio is the
beast
best
mode.
though.
Ezio-
People who are that crazy about Mii
Like-
costumes.
I mean, I like Ezio, like, which is my favorite.
Ezio's my
I guess-
boy.
I guess Ezio, I guess.
That
Like,
boy
I
Roger
like
Craig
both,
Smith, voice in
I
Modern
like both.
Sonic.
yeah, I would.
but Connor
Only
was
thing I
awful.
really want from Ubisoft is a Splinter Cell game, and I know they're like remaking one, but I don't think that shit's finna be that good.
Nah.
And I'm just like, I just want new stealth games in general because I don't care. I don't care about Metal Gear being gone and Splinter Cell.
Hey,
How dare?
No, I mean Metal Gear doesn't need any more games. We didn't even need 5. And
Actually,
like,
he's got a point there. Never
You
mind.
didn't
got a
need,
point.
you didn't need 4.
yeah, you could argue we didn't need 4 either.
4 was wait. 4?
I just played one.
I'm
for the
talking
first
about.
time,
I'm-
like,
I'm
a
talking
week ago,
about
and
from a
that shit was lit.
I'm talking about from a story standpoint. Apparently, it should have ended at 3.
It
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
five
Whose
then,
fault
like,
was
the
it
arts are
that
free.
we
I don't know
got
about
the? Whose fault was it that we got more? Was it Konami or was it?
Both.
It was probably
Um,
Konami because they
nah,
kicked out
both.
Kojima, right?
Nah,
They
4,
kicked him out,
They
but
kicked
it was
him
a
out
bit
and
of both.
continued 5.
nah, 4 was great.
It was a
I
bit
love
of-
4.
As far as I remember, Kojima wanted to end it at 3. So I'm blaming it.
He technically wanted to end it at 2, but anytime he tried to move away, he was like,
I did hear
I'm
that
gonna
too.
go back and do some more Metal Gear. And I'm like, okay, man, I guess so. Whatever you say.
We got Death Stranding, which was just
Oh Lord.
Wow.
Okay. Fuck Death Stranding.
If we're talking about Konami, they need to bring back Suikoden. Let's talk about it.
No, we don't need
Suikoden is coming back.
No, I want Suikoden.
We have
I want
Eden
Suikoden.
Chronicle, Riku. We have Suikoden at home.
No,
I
I want motherfucker.
I am sad that we'll
That's
never
like,
know
that's
like, what
like, that's like
happens
saying,
to,
"Oh yeah, we got Mega Man at home," and then you show me Mighty Number 9.
No, that
I
is
know
not
from
gonna
a- I know,
I would sue her.
I know from a quality standpoint, it's not the same. But it's like, bro, I want Suikoden. Okay, why can't we have both, huh?
We have
I
Eden
I would like
Chronicle
to see what a modern console Suikoden game would look like. Not the
called
whole.
Eden
like-
Chronicle,
we're
Riku.
literally
No, you're getting your classic retro back to the Suikoden 2 days Suikoden game, which is cool.
It's
That's
made
nice.
by the creator, though. It's this.
Yeah, like what are you talking about? Like, okay. So I understand Riku's point of like there are certain characters we will never know the history of, right? Like Uber and his like whole thing with what's his name starts with the letter P. I don't know, because he can't use those characters anymore,
Yeah.
So I do think to an extent Riku like has a point. Where like Eden Chronicles, you're right, it's made by the same creators. Has like what's her face for the music? Oh my god, I love her so much. I can't believe it. Anyways, but like all the original artist is back, super cool stuff. But at the end of the day, there are certain character stories that will just not be wrapped up. The only way that maybe it would happen is if they had a character that was like clearly Uber, or that was, clearly who's the sexy lady who like
Rouge the
who
Bat.
sells. No.
Oh my God.
No, who sells runes? I don't know, but like specific characters, or like Jean, I think her name was maybe Jeannie. So yeah.
I know
like,
who you're
there's
talking about.
Yeah. So like certain or like the teleport girl. I think things like that where it's like clearly it's not her, but it is her. You know what I mean? So I understand what Riku means, but that said, we're getting Eden Chronicles, so
It's like this, Lady Public. What if they're like, oh, do you want another Breath of Fire? Yeah, sure. Here's Breath of Thunder. It's made by the same people. This is not Breath of Fire. Like what? And the main character is Rio or some shit, and he's like, but it's made by the same people. Like give me Breath of Fire 7 and shut the fuck up. God damn it.
I mean,
Whatever.
I can live with a spiritual successor. I think the fact that you have one or two choices. Either you don't get one or you get a spiritual successor game. I go.
Why are those the only two options?
Well, that's the options we have in this reality, right? You're the one talking about all these alternate realities.
I hate this reality.
Why is Shadow playing Yu-Gi-Oh?
This reality doesn't have Sonic Adventure 3. We don't have Breath of Fire 7. We're in the wrong timeline.
I mean, Riku, if you want to get technical, remember all those Xeno games we didn't get that didn't get developed? You remember those? You don't hear Bao crying himself to sleep every night.
You don't know he doesn't cry himself to sleep every night. You don't know that.
I mean, I
It's
don't.
a card game.
Be that as it may. Shadow, are you playing that
How do you
live?
play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm literally trying to put gameplay up. That's what I'm just trying to do right now.
Stop this
Shadow-
man's busted
What?
out some dual monsters out of
Shadow really said. Really
He's
said.
not even, he's
you guys
not
want the
even
podcast,
winning.
you guys can have it.
He's getting whooped right now. Look at him. He's losing.
Who said I was losing? What? Oh, all right. Is this gameplay? Like, relax. Oh my god.
So this isn't a live ass one.
No, it's not live.
Wait, you pre-recorded your ass whooping? Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my god.
At least you can edit out the losses. Yeah, shout out to my boy Advanced Gaming Count in the chat. What's good, bro?
All right, so. All right, what were we talking about?
They were talking about spiritual
Bao
successors.
was
Not being
about to say what his one pick or whatever one thing.
Oh yeah, one gotta go. Yeah, go ahead, Bob.
Yeah.
What do you got?
All right,
Go ahead, Val.
so
Thank you.
this week's edition of One Gotta Go is critically acclaimed or highly expected open world
Persona?
games.
Oh.
What? Xenoblade 3,
Okay.
Elden Ring, and Breath of the Wild 2. One's gotta go.
Wait.
Breath of the Wild.
Say it again. Xenoblade 3.
Breath of the
What's
Wild.
next?
Elden Ring and Breath of the Wild 2.
Xenoblade gotta go.
No, what are you talking about?
I'm probably gonna have to go with Xenoblade as well.
It's easily Elden Ring. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Not.
That's
Q, you sound like
it
you
is
played the game for
easily.
5 minutes and then got whacked.
No.
I'm gonna say Elden Ring.
I'm not saying that. It's the least Japanese of all the games here. We on a JRPG podcast here.
Yo, they have
What
not
are you
seen,
talking
they have
about?
not seen Devil's character. That's
Is
crazy.
it Elden Ring technically a JRPG?
No,
Elden
it
Ring is a
isn't.
JRPG.
Don't say that.
Technically,
Madu.
yes.
Made by Bandai.
What
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
We've had this conversation before, Q.
Is Zelda a JRPG? No.
Zelda is not a
Zelda's
JRPG.
more Japanese. It looks anime.
Huh?
It's better.
Wow.
Because it's cell shaded?
Wow.
Yes, Shell shaded is
Cell shaded is
peak
not a
JRPG.
Japanese concept.
How do you know this?
Oh wait, how do you know this?
I don't know, but he just said it, so I'm like, okay, wait, then prove it. How is it? It's not a Japanese concept.
I don't want to sound
I-
racist, so I'm just gonna
This-
stop talking. But
This doesn't have anything to do about which one is more Japanese or not. That's firstly, right?
To be honest,
This is
of
about
those-
which one is open world, right? That's
of
what this
those
is
Yeah,
about.
of those 3 games, Elden Ring would be the one I would drop. The other 2 I would. The other 2 are games I'd play. Elden Ring is the only one I'm like, I don't really care for it.
Yeah, I
Here's
agree.
the thing. Here's the thing. I don't care for Legend of Zelda currently right now, right? But
Okay.
I would still get I would still get rid of Elden Ring out of the 3 of these.
Traitor.
Jesus.
I
Say
get
why.
rid of Zelda.
Explain why, Riku. Why would you get rid of Elden Ring?
Because I think in regards to first of all, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 ain't going nowhere, right? Breath of the Wild, I still have like hope that when I do eventually play Breath of the Wild that I would like it. I've already played
haven't
Elden
played it?
Ring 2. No, I have not played Breath of the Wild.
I'm in the same boat as you. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Point is, you don't know how I feel about the Souls games right now. I have my fatigue going on. Elden Ring is, for me, Elden Ring is just another Souls game.
Correct. You are so right.
it's
Go
the
on.
first Souls game that ever hooked me personally. But go on.
I mean, it's a lot of people's first Souls game, so it's good for you. It's good for it's good. It has ignited a lot of people's new Souls craze. I see a lot of people going back and playing them now. That's good for you guys. But me, I'm burnt out.
I almost want to say I'll get rid of Breath of the Wild too. I don't know if
No.
Did you, Chad? What would you? Did you play Breath of the Wild 1? You probably did at some point, right?
Not really. I'm not.
No?
I played it for like maybe 10 hours and I just didn't. I didn't feel like going back.
Interesting.
Quick question, Shadow. What the hell's going on in this game clip? Like all I keep seeing is cards dropping down, then they disappear, and then more cards.
It's
drop,
modern
and then they
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Modern Yu-Gi-Oh.
Avoid your avert your
I
eyes.
don't need- I don't even see any battling. Where's the my hip
Someone
going
might
down?
actually-
This
Yeah,
is
nobody-
modern Yu-Gi-Oh.
No cards face down. Like you got one
Yeah,
card
like-
on the field at a time. Like what the hell game is?
Modern
activated my
Yu-Gi-Oh
trap
is
cards.
getting rid of half your deck to get out one monster.
Oh,
Basically.
bloody hell.
What has happened to the meta? What the fuck?
Damn. It's confusing.
Think I'm joking. I'm being dead serious. That is the meta.
I know you're being serious
Sacrifice
'cause
half
I'm
your
watching
deck. What's up, Riku in the chat?
You guys may
Riku
continue.
2Ks.
I just wanted to ask because it's confusing the hell out of me. I have not seen a trap card used yet. I do not see.
Yeah.
No one uses trap
Nobody
cards
uses
anymore.
trap cards anymore
What?
unless it's
No,
a
oh,
specific
my
deck.
God.
We have
Nah.
hand traps now.
Yeah, we have hand
What?
traps.
What the
too.
fuck is hand
Edition
trap?
girl.
You see that second card Shadow has? That's a hand trap.
The fuck is
I don't know
this?
what's happening. They don't use trap card.
This don't make
I
Yeah,
mean,
they
sense.
kind
not
of
watching
they
it. I'm
suck
not
in the
watching it,
current
it's
meta.
I'm just not watching it. I don't know.
Q, they took away all the good waifus. They put lollies in Yu-Gi-Oh now. So.
No,
Oh,
He
he's
plays
not
Mary Skelter,
wrong,
so he's
actually.
no.
He's actually not wrong.
Yep.
And you're playing this Shadow? You're sullying us.
Ew,
with
now
this-
it's just like Mary
this
Skelter.
12?
Hey, man.
Mary Skelter doesn't have only lollies. What are you talking about? what are you talking? Like, no, they're like what? 3 lollies or something?
I said they were 3 years old. I was about to say, whoa.
No, I said they're like 3 lollies. The rest of them are not lollies, right? They're
As for me, I will probably have to say Z. Actually,
You
I
know what?
can't. No.
If you said Xenoblade, you
Someone
pick it
else.
now.
I gotta think about that. Because Elden
You
Ring
are
changed my life, but Breath of the Wild 2 will probably be Elden Ring. for
Whoa,
me,
Elden Ring
regardless.
changed your life? What the fuck?
Let's go.
Elden Ring changed your life, but it's not even your game of the year.
No, it is my game of the year. What?
I'm about to say.
I thought you said
whoa.
I thought you said Super Robot Wars 30 was your game.
Came
of
out
the year.
last year.
Did it?
Yes, it came
Yeah.
out in December. No, October of last year.
So if Super Robot Wars came out this year, would it beat Elden Ring for you?
That is hard. Actually, in its current state, probably because 30, like the new DLC they just added is ridiculous, and I'm here for it.
You just told me I didn't need to get a DLC earlier.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay.
The DLC is tailored to Blake's taste, Q.
I would say. Let's say for example, they added a waifu DLC to Pokemon Legends Arceus. No one needs that except you, Q.
No, everyone needs it.
Okay, there you go. Now, in my opinion, everyone needs the DLC. But you told me, Blake, I had $20. I said, okay, just buy the base game then.
I would have made it happen if I thought it was.
Oh, then why'd you tell me you only had $20?
Because I was trying to be.
We got super chats popping off. That boy Acebreaker saying Chainburn, let's go. I assume we talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't Yu-Gi-Oh.
Ace, you're disgusting.
Night Fury out here saying, by the way, Bao, I'm gonna need you to run them hands on Yu-Gi-Oh. Night Fury, I don't think you want to play Bao in Yu-Gi-Oh. Actually, no, it's G-Shadow you don't want to play. Don't play G-Shadow.
I'm not G-Shadow. I play fair in Yu-Gi-Oh.
G-Shadow is over there in his corner cackling as he's turn 1 and your health is gone.
Wow.
Now, I would say... Okay.
Blake, you
Get
know when
rid of
Xenoblade Chronicles
Elden
3
Ring.
comes out. You know when Xenoblade Chronicles 3 comes out, you're gonna toss fucking Elden Ring in the garbage like Woody, like fucking Andy did Woody, okay?
Damn.
He's not even playing Elden Ring right now. From every time I see,
Me?
Sorry, every time I see, yes,
I platinum
you
Elden
got
Ring.
platinum.
He already got the platinum. He's done.
The
with it.
only time I can play is when other people want to play with me. Aside from that, I cannot play the game anymore. I've
mean,
done
you
everything.
I doubt that.
I mean, I looked at the interactable map on Google and found like 80%, if not 90% of the dungeons, but that's neither here nor there.
Is it an easy platinum or?
Yes.
If what? Okay,
It's
so
pretty straightforward.
to put it to you this way, Q. The beginning of the game, when I look back at when I first started playing the game, I'm like, wow, this guy is trash at the game. Leveling up in Elden Ring is basically once you feel better at the game than you've leveled up. You've actually leveled up in real life, basically, because some things in Elden Ring you'll find really hard at first, and then as like you get better at the game, you'll find that it's not as hard later on. It's
But you
it's
mean
hard
you
to
got good?
say. I mean, I don't want to say it like that because I'm not a dickhead, but yeah.
Hey, it changed your life. I thought it changed your life. What's going
Exactly.
on here?
Yeah,
Huh?
be a dickhead.
Hey, we got a super chat from that boy Rikuki saying,
What's up with the Rikus?
who's getting
Katana Riku,
Yu-Gi
Rikuki, Riku-san 1? What's up with the Rikus? Is that a popular name?
Wait, is it Rikuki and Katana? Aren't they the same person? Have you seen them in the same place at the same time?
Yes.
This
That's
is
Riku.
exactly. This is the thing that Riku is saying about alternate realities. These are his alternate reality versions. They've all
Yo,
just
into the Rikuverse, let's go.
exactly.
Movie's gonna be dope.
All right, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna just say Elden Ring then. Fine. But it's
Oh,
not gonna be
You're
your
forgetting the
Oh,
super
yeah.
chat.
let's-
Damn it, Blake, follow your heart.
Look, let's answer the super chat. Who's gonna
Yeah,
get
the
the
super chat.
crying next
I'm
month?
picking it up. I'm picking up.
I am hard skipping it because I don't even know what that is.
I might.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
not
wait.
100%
Wait,
sure.
it's coming out tomorrow, or not
Oh,
tomorrow, next month?
Chronicles.
This is
Oh,
me,
my-
the
All right, let me
Oh, no,
let me
or is this
clarify.
just Shining? Is
That
this
game is
Shining?
gonna. That game
No,
is
it's
gonna
Rising.
flop.
It's Rising.
Rising is not the main game. Rising
Okay,
is
okay,
like
okay.
little side game.
Okay,
Oh,
that's what
okay,
I
well,
wanted.
I'm not worried about that then. Never mind.
I'm
Nah,
predicting
I-
it's gonna be mid.
Yeah.
Am I gonna pick it up? Yes, but like, I'm not gonna be happy about it.
Have you
I didn't
Gameplay
have you
doesn't look
seen?
fun to me. I'm
Nobody-
just here for the lore.
Have you
Yeah.
seen that
Nobody
little chocolate
asked
waifu in there with the nice puffy hair? Ooh, say it ain't so.
Lord have mercy.
Oh my
kid.
god.
She's already been waifued and she doesn't even know it yet. The game's not
Oh,
even out.
Lord.
There's no consent.
The game is not out yet. That's the point I'm trying to make. She's already.
What
been
is
waifued.
happening?
What is happening? Okay, so yeah, the one gotta go. Let's go in order, one by one. We got Elden Ring, Breath of the Wild 2, and what was the other one? Xenoblade 3. All right, in order. Let's just get one person, one answer. Pelvic, what you got?
Oh, easy. Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Oh man, Elden Ring. Devil, what you got?
Dead.
I guess I'll be the only one repping From Software. Elden Ring's got to stay, so the one that's got to go is Xenoblade. Which
I thought he was gonna
Just
be chaotic neutral and just say they both gotta go. It's just Elden Ring.
Yeah, Zelda. No, I like Zelda. Zelda can stay.
Okay. All right, Bob, what do you got?
Elden Ring gotta go.
Oof, Elden Ring, man. You would think we'd love all throughout all the freaking gaming world. We would just keep it. Q, what do you got?
You know what it is. Elden Ring. It's garbage. It's not even waifus
Damn,
in there.
Jesus.
Calm down.
Oh my
It's not garbage. It's not garbage.
The main devil. What? beg to differ with his.
I mean,
forearm
compared
blue
to the
waifu.
other two, it's
not even compared to the other two. That's just straight up wrong.
My God. Riku, what do you got? Which one's going?
Elden Ring's going.
Exactly,
Yeah.
correct. So the answer is Elden Ring. Elden Ring
Not
gotta go.
because it's
Christ.
garbage.
Jesus
Not because
Christ.
it's garbage, though.
Game inspection. What do you got?
I'm getting rid of Breath of the Mid too because I played
wow.
the first one this year and I did not care for it that much. It was alright, but like,
Bet
it
you
was
like Wind Waker.
tired.
Damn, Breath of the Mid. Oh man, you hate to
But
see
I
it.
like what?
I bet you like Wind Waker.
Wind
I'm
Waker
actually not a-
Wind Waker is
I'm
brilliant.
actually not a Zelda fan. I'm actually not that much of a Zelda fan at all.
All right, I'll let it slide then.
Why did you bring up Wind Waker?
What's wrong with Wind Waker?
Because of me.
Every specific, I'm gonna call it out right now. Whenever he talks about Breath of the Wild, he's like, Wind Waker's so much better. I'm like, meanwhile in Breath of the Wild, I'm over here exploring mountains and climbing hills, Bao's in his boat, reading a book on his podcast because he's gonna take 20 minutes to get from one side of the map to the other.
I love sailing. Oh, I find it so
Thank
relaxing.
you.
Just-
I also
It
love
is.
wasting my
It
time
is.
in video games.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Did not
God.
expect
Oh, I
this from you,
loved
Blake.
it.
Blake, what do you got? Which one's leaving?
You know what? I'm gonna say it this way. I'm gonna say Xenoblade because Xenoblade 1 and 2 are great. I'm gonna keep Elden Ring because the rest of the Souls games are trash.
I'll take that.
Okay. All right.
You're saying. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I don't understand. Hold on. What was your reasoning? You're saying get rid of Xenoblade because why?
Because I can go play the other Soul or the other Xenoblade games and enjoy them. I cannot enjoy any of the other Souls games, at least currently, because I didn't like them when I played them originally.
Go play Sekiro.
Yeah, I know, right?
I am not playing Sekiro, bro. No,
Wait,
no
what's wrong with
shot, dude.
Sekiro?
That game looks way too hard, bro. Like
Huh?
What about Neo? What about
You're a
what about
scaredy cat
Neo?
now?
Neo?
What-
Neo, I'm playing
They
Traders of
make Neo.
Paradise right now. That game is great.
No, Strangers of Nutsack is not great. Play Neo.
Cute.
Of Nutsack?
What?
What the fuck?
Are y'all just the strangers of greatness? Stop this.
Talk to him.
Excuse me?
Now
There
we
has
can
no
finish it,
party
yeah.
waifus in there. Where the
What the
waifus
fuck
at?
wrong with this?
Sorry. I'm sorry. That is peak fiction. Zenith of the medium. Greatness.
I thought you were a cool guy, but now you gotta go.
Nah. Stop this.
Every time Bob hears the word darkness, bro, that man has a hernia.
So wait,
Great.
so all right, you know what? Forget that. Let me ask this since we talked about Breath of the Wild. Is that coming out this year?
No, it's got
It already
delayed.
got
Remember that?
confirmed.
Delayed.
And
Wait,
even
what-
before the year happened,
One
I
at
said
a
it wasn't
time.
gonna
One
come
at
out
a
this
time. I
year.
don't know what you guys said. Which one is it? Is it coming out this year?
Delayed.
Has it officially been delayed?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I made a
okay.
YouTube video. Or
Okay.
missed it.
Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, that's our one gotta go. Shout out to Bao on that one. We got any more topics that we want to talk about?
Traders
guys?
of Paradise is great.
Blake had
Batman
one.
is also great.
Blake wrote in here why NIS lied to us and releases Disguise 6 on PlayStation a year
Man,
later.
we ain't gotta talk about that. We ain't gotta talk about
That
that
was on
bullshit.
last podcast.
Yeah, we don't talk about that bullshit.
Yeah.
You just know Riku's gonna come up with some reason why PlayStation did it to defend them. It's
Huh?
you just
Wait, what does
know.
PlayStation have to do with getting it late? Wait, what?
Well, it's coming on PlayStation, and somehow you'll find a way to make it work. I don't know.
You sound
I have a
you're
bit
sounding
of a-
you're sounding like an Xbot right now.
I have a
Oh
bit
my
of a
God.
topic that's actually Falcom related.
Oh boy.
All right, this
Here we
probably
go.
our last topic. What do you
No,
got?
it's a genuine question. So obviously we know that Falcon games now, the new ones, are going to be 2, 3, if not more years late here in the West.
God
Do you
damn
think
it.
this business model is sustainable for a long time?
Hell no.
Because
Yeah, I mean-
remember, Kuro looks good. When we get Kuro, it's going to look outdated.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I don't.
3 years later.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. I think from a cell shading and graphical standpoint, it's on par of like what you get on your Switch games, like Xenoblade and whatnot. It doesn't look that much
Is
different
it?
than those games.
Oh, whoa. You saying Kuro looks just as good as Xenoblade 3?
I think he's just saying that the game looks
From a
timeless.
from a cell shading JRPG anime like standpoint, yeah. I don't think I genuinely do not think when we get Kuro, people are going to be like, this game looks outdated.
I think if the game had PS1 graphics, somehow Ricky would find a way to make it work. Like it just makes sense.
To be
What?
fair,
Jesus Christ, man.
You want to go? You want to square up? Because you been having me all night long. Give me your address, baby boy. We can end this right now.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. Kuro does not look better than Xenoblade. Like
I
at all.
didn't say it looked better. I didn't say it looked better though.
So
I mean,
I don't know how you can sit here and jack off.
Is that not good enough?
I don't know how you can sit here and jack off Vesperia for 2 decades.
Vesperia is gorgeous.
Vesperia is gorgeous. I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
He's right. Vesperia is gorgeous. I don't. What's your argument? I don't understand.
It's a poor comparison.
No, it's not, because from a cell shading standpoint, they all kind of look the same.
All right, before we get too far off track, Devil was trying to say something.
Now I was gonna ask Shadow, but Crew has 60 frames. Is that good enough, Shadow?
Oh, you know that might change everything.
Shadow gonna need 120 frames in 2 years.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna be eating a whole bunch of crow.
I don't know, man. Just admit.
Falcom's games expensive to make.
I think NIS
no, especially since they're on their own engine now. No.
Yeah,
I think it's because they're just so dense in terms of text that it takes a long time to localize.
Yeah, so it has to do with NIS and their localization, I think.
And it doesn't help that NIS is a small team.
Correct. That's it. You know.
So it should be sustainable then. It's
honestly though, if people just stop complaining about the Crossbow games not being localized when you can play them on PC with a fan translation, we would have those games sooner. But anyway,
we're getting Crossbow. What? We're getting Crossbow 1 this year, right?
Yeah, September.
Yeah. Dodged a bullet with that Xenoblade date.
Wait,
change.
isn't it? Is it coming out in September? Isn't Kuro coming out in September? Kuro 2 coming out in Japan?
Yeah.
Wow, that stings.
What the fuck is Kuro?
The next Trails game.
It's the 13th Trails game.
Okay, I do not care.
That will be coming in like 5 years. That will be not 5 years. Is it 5 years or is it 8 years? I don't know.
I think it's like 4, maybe
4.
Because we're getting Reverie first. Remember, we don't have that yet either.
All right,
Jesus Christ, we don't have Reverie yet.
Isn't Reverie 2023?
Shadow, by September we're gonna be 3 games behind Japan.
Oh my god.
Oof.
I mean, in a world where like even Atlas is doing day-and-date releases, like with SNT5, like I feel like at some point, I don't even think is Falcom's probably not the last company to do Japan first releases, but like it just feels like that concept is kind of getting more and more outdated.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, right? They have the budget? If you have the budget to do,
Falcom does not know. They are still very much a small studio.
But that's
they go
like
through
saying,
NIS
right?
now. They go through NIS, don't they?
Here's the thing though, right? Now let's just say, for example, a console manufacturer who has a lot of money in their bank and could just easily, is currently working with Japanese studios and stuff, and could just buy NIS America because it's an American company. They could just buy NIS America, hire a bunch more staff, and then we can get D&D, on a particular console that one of us is against, for some reason. So I'm thinking, yeah, that could be the thing. It could be NIS America. And
let's just port all 9 Trails games to Xbox. That's going to happen overnight, right? Yeah.
With more money, yes. You throw more money at it, and it will fix the problem.
I don't think throwing money will make them work faster.
You get more people.
If that was the case, Cyberpunk would have come out the year it got announced.
Oh, but the thing about that is though, like, typically when you port games, though, if it's not being done by the people who actually made the game, if you hire outside people, they have to understand the code, understand this old, like, these are old games, so I know that the technology these games weren't built on isn't technically supported anymore, so they have to go back through that and then like port the one game, then the second game, then the third. Like, that's gonna take a long time. That's why Atlas hasn't ported most of their catalog yet. So
I was gonna say money. You take Xbox kind of money and you chuck that at most problems, and it will solve it. You
I don't think
people.
that's how Xbox works.
Xbox solved the problem of them having games? Where that problem at?
Right. They got money, but they don't got games. That's
where's that at?
Let's talk about it, Q. Game Pass. Why I said you motherfuckers answers everything. Game Pass Game Pass cures cancer and AIDS.
Exactly.
How it
Correct
feels.
is right? And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Think
Ah,
about
here
it like
we go.
this, right? PlayStation games. There's a PlayStation Studio game on Game Pass. So I mean, when I see that PlayStation logo pop up,
It's a fucking
Oh my
baseball
God.
game. Calm down.
and it's brilliant, right?
Okay,
It is brilliant.
all right, people.
It's brilliant now.
Relax. All right. I think we're good on topics unless we got one more we want to discuss, but I think we're okay.
We can
but
talk
that-
about,
but that's just mid.
Oh my God.
I mean, we can talk about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie too, and
Nah.
No, but you can't talk about the movie. You haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Yeah.
well, I mean,
What the hell?
2 weeks. I agree.
Okay, first of all, Shadow, when the hell did you care about the Sonic movie, right? Second of all, Q, you don't count anymore, right? You're canceled.
wow, he just turned into Dragon Ball GT.
First of all, I watched the first Sonic movie. I thought it was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, I thought
Okay.
it was. It
Bro,
wasn't
you're
bad.
better than Bow for that.
Yeah, it wasn't
It was
bad.
trash. It was trash.
Jesus.
So
Oh,
HBNP movie night for Sonic 2. Let's go.
Let's go.
Damn.
I mean, we
That's
can also talk
impressive.
about Shadow. I don't think you know about this, but we can also talk about how the Sonic movie 2 more or less converted Riku back into a Sonic fan.
Is it?
Was it
Wasn't
that
he always
good?
a Sonic fan though? Wasn't he still a
I
Sonic
Yeah,
fan?
I
he
wasn't dead.
definitely- Yeah, no, he's been resurrected.
So it was that
wow.
good, Riku, huh?
Yeah.
It was.
I mean,
Okay.
Idris Elba's voice in Knuckles is a huge hit. I mean, it's
Oh,
Idris
it's
Elba.
peak.
So.
It's peak.
Is
Ah.
it? Because I
Yes,
saw a
it
clip
is.
yesterday of freaking Eggman flossing and rapping at Knuckles, and you people want me to pay money,
That
my
sounds-
own
yeah, Jim
hard-earned
Carrey.
money to
That
go and
sounds
see
hilarious. That's Jim
I mean,
Carrey.
it's Jim Carrey. You kind of expect that though. It's Jim Carrey.
this. Jim Carrey peaked in the '90s.
Fun fact, he did
wow.
not, because this is his highest box office movie.
I'm allowed to agree with that, but like he's still good.
He still got
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah, he still got it. Yeah.
He's still got it.
Like,
I don't-
he plays
I don't know what
different-
I'm talking about right now.
They cast him as different characters, but he always plays Jim Carrey. That's the point. He is
I mean,
him. He's always him
No,
in that
he-
role.
no, he's
here's
got
but here's the
range.
thing.
He's got
He-
range.
He's got some range, but it's like you hired Jim Carrey to be Jim Carrey. Just like
Correct.
how you and here's the thing though. That's good.
Yeah,
People
it is good.
hire Zinduki to be Zinduki, and she's
Oh,
mid.
no.
Oh yeah, you should have seen this coming a light year away.
So
Zendaya.
pelvic, if you don't know,
Zendaya.
you hate Zendaya.
I fucking
wait.
despise her. I
Wait,
hope she
you don't
chokes on
like
her own
Zendaya?
spit.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
How'd she hurt-
How'd she
Yeah.
hurt you, Riku? What'd she do?
Yeah.
How does she not hurt me? She's
Have you
emotional.
not seen Spider-Man?
She has no soul. You could snap her in two. She's a fucking twig. No figure.
Okay.
She's
She's
adorable.
ruined Mary Jane.
Okay.
So going back to
Euphoria
Sonic,
is horrible.
as of April 10th, 2022, the Sonic movie made 141 million, which
Damn.
includes the updated domestic weekend total of 71 million. This means the film made 13 million more than the first film's 58 million opening weekend, being Jim Carrey's biggest grossing performance at the box office.
It also
And
beat
it's
up
still in
Pikachu,
the
Detective
theaters right
Pikachu. You
I
like to
know.
hear it?
They even canceled the second Detective Pikachu, but that's not related to Sonic.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's go.
Lord.
Don't remind me.
Wait, so
Take
so
that.
you're gonna sit there and say Detective Pikachu is better than Sonic movie?
Yes,
You're high.
He
Oh
is,
my god.
but anyway.
it was a far better movie. Far
Why?
better.
Because you got your
fans of the sort-
Pokemon?
Riku, I grew up a Sonic fan. I'm
Okay.
unbiased.
You also grew up with the Pokemons.
Exactly.
But unlike, you know what's crazy? I would say Sonic has probably as many mid releases as Pokemon has been having mid releases recently, but I'm still a
Nah.
Pokemon fan. That's crazy.
No.
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 Whoa.
Pokemon has never had a Sonic 06.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can't
I
say
mean, don't worry. I'll come back to that. Don't worry.
that. All right, guys.
So
I think that's
shield.
it. Devil, what you got
Alright.
something to say?
No, I'm just sitting back.
All right, cool.
I keep forgot Double was here because this man was more quiet than like someone banging in their parents' house at 2:00 in the morning. Like,
That's very specific, Blake.
don't worry about it.
All right, I think that's a podcast. We're gonna get to our outros here. Go ahead, Riku. Go ahead.
Zendaya's mid. Xbox is garbage.
Oh my
Right?
gosh.
Bethesda's garbage. Q is canceled. And Bao, you're wrong. Sonic is lit. And we out of here.
Oh my god. You okay there, Riku? You good? You got
No.
Strays her.
I need a Snicker. And a Snicker without that dick vein on it. That's what I need.
What? Okay, all right, Riku.
And we out this bitch.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Blake, go ahead, man.
All right, it has been that time. A big thank you to everyone for coming in, and always thank you to Shadow for having me. It's been fun. In conclusion, I'm sorry that Sega has marketed Sonic Origins terribly. The game itself, don't worry, all that DLC stuff they're selling, you don't need it. Just get the regular game, play it, love it, enjoy it, and we'll be back in 2 months. 2 weeks. Yeah, we'll see you guys all probably soon. Go play Super Robot Wars 30. They just had a new expansion come out, and Dankuga Finals kind of lit.
All right, Q.
All right. We're kind of hopping around, say, between 76 and 80 people watching, and we're sitting at about 67 likes. So how about we slap the like, get it all the way up to like 80, so that we can continue converting Riku to understand the errors in his ways. That being said, of course we are looking forward to some quality waifus in the upcoming Jrpgs that we have coming out. I did end up picking up Super Robot Wars because of Bao and Blake, so I'm gonna. Yeah, well, we'll see when I play it. Inevitably, I did pick up Monster Hunter because of you guys, and I still haven't touched it yet.
No, I have DM evidence of Q saying, "Oh, don't worry, but we'll get in touch." After I said you want to play Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I said we'll play it, but we haven't played it yet. So that being said, there's a super chat.
Hey, from Duo Beard, shout out to all you wonderful content creators. We missed you, Duo.
Yeah,
Traces of Paradise game of the year.
Let's go.
So yeah, pretty much we're here for them waifus, and pretty much we'll see you guys in the next one, I guess.
All right. Bao.
This has been another episode of Bao and Blake and Poet Podcast. Thank you all so much for coming out.
Yeah,
we appreciate
why you keep adding that title long? What's going on here?
Sir,
Don't interrupt the
host is in the middle of his outro.
Oh my god.
Very rude.
No,
Why are you bringing him back on, Bao? He's very rude. Like, this happens every time you try to do your outro.
I know.
Oh my god. Dude,
Forgiving.
have some manners. Oh my god. Like,
what the fuck is going on here?
As I was saying, thank you all for coming back to the podcast. We appreciate you. Hopefully next time won't be as long as the wait as this one, but we'll see. Thank you to all our guests tonight, including Shadow Elite, our eternal guest.
Get out of here.
But we'll see you guys next time. Also, my next video coming out is probably going to be...
fuck your next video. Go ahead, Devil.
Top recommended Mecha JRPGs.
When can we expect this, Bao? Well, you say it's coming. Like, is it like this week, tomorrow?
See, I could possibly get it out next week, but I'm trying to double down on editing stuff and try out new things, so it may take longer.
Okay, all right. Once you pick some quality ones with waifus in it, I'm good.
Oh, they will be there.
Okay.
Oh my god. Devil may pie. Go ahead, man. I'm just exhausted.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it for having me on again, Shadow. It's been a fun podcast. Everyone brought the energy, especially Riku. Never changed, my guy. And two things. I'm not gonna go along with this whole Bao and Friends podcast thing. It's Shadow's podcast, and secondly, it's nice
really trying to stay a permanent guest.
And secondly, it's nice to share the same room as Lady Pelvic, my favorite HPMP member. That's all. Bye bye.
You know what? His whole life goals have happened. He's gonna get a parking spot now.
She's barely here.
In the fridge,
you know what, Devil? It's been a pleasure. We have to do this again sometime.
We need a 2-hour near podcast extravaganza.
She's on here by mistake.
Actually, that's kind of hiking true.
Excuse me, Acebreaker dropped super chat. Said Bao, Blake, Pelvic, and Friends podcast featuring Shadow Elite.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness gracious! No, but thank you, Devil. I appreciate that. It was very, very sweet of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, we will do this again sometime for sure.
You said you trying to get in the DMs. Hold up.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
Why are you trying? He's respectful. Why you guys have to make it awkward and weird? Why can't you just
don't make it weird, Blake.
Just being nice.
Whatever you
like,
say,
holy
Daniel.
cow. Oh my lord.
Daniel.
Okay. Oh, we got another
Santos.
super chat. We got another super chat from Night Fury. Just a reminder, we will get Final Fantasy 16 news.
We will
soon.
not.
Greatness. Greatness Fantasy 16 Yeah. Yoshi
Oh, my.
P. Yeah. Let's go.
Oh
It's
my
like
god.
Atlas we'll get soon. Okay.
Probably won't get anything on that. And game inspection, man. Go ahead, dude.
Thank you for having me on. Nice to meet you all. I am working on a Kingdom Hearts 3 video. They called me a madman, but people gonna put some respect on this game. But yeah, thank you all. Nice meeting you. Definitely, I've actually been watching for a while, but yeah, it was nice to be on. And yeah,
All right.
so-
All right, you guys know me, the host of this goddamn podcast. It is the HPMP JRPG podcast. It's my podcast. I feel like I gotta say that every single podcast. I'm getting kind of sick of it. You guys
Sounds like
always,
insecurity.
oh my god, it's,
I didn't get to do my outro.
oh wait, you didn't?
No.
Oh wow!
Wait,
Oh, you know
This is
what?
why he can't be host.
This is why you tripping. Oh
No.
my lord.
Wait, I thought I did you
No.
first. No.
No.
No, you
Oh.
did.
Riku. Riku.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I was just
The guy-
that memorable. Let's
The
go.
guy
Why
who
just
just
why just
showed
like
up.
a mid 2000s
It's
rapper?
cold.
Yeah.
my
Let me do
apologies.
outro. Yeah,
Go
okay.
go ahead, pal.
Thank you. All right. Thanks, Val, for not forgetting about me. And it was a pleasure being on your podcast as usual.
Oh my god.
And I want to say that I'm working on a video, top 5 favorite overworlds in JRPGs, so look forward to that. And then afterward, I plan on playing Chrono Cross. I'm waiting for my physical copy. That's the only reason why I haven't started it yet. It comes the 27th, I think. Ugh. But Chrono Cross, Xenoblade 3, and Alive Alive. Those are like my next big JRPGs I'm super, super excited to jump into. So yeah,
Perfect.
Thanks for
Golden
watching.
Sun is in there, right? That overworld. There's a Golden Sun game in
I've
there.
never
Right?
played Golden Sun, so I know. I can't put a game that I haven't
It might
played.
be on Switch, huh? Soon.
It might be. If it is, I would love to. I would. Let me be clear. I'm not opposed to playing Golden Sun. I would like to play Golden Sun. However, it's
Okay.
just not, available. So
Okay. Respect that.
that's all.
Don't you got
That's
a
all.
busy? Anyway.
This
Oh,
Okay,
there's
so
something we
let
did
me-
forget to talk about. The
What's
GBA games coming to Switch.
Yeah, the Giga Leak, or basically.
Aren't those going to be like streaming games? Or do you get to like, download?
No. There's an emulator on the Switch right now that you can access, I believe, that's in the code, and it has a bunch of Game Boy games on it. It's just Nintendo doesn't let you access it, and the guy that the actual original Twitter account that posted it, Nintendo banned his account. We have not seen him again.
oh
so,
shit.
Wow.
Oh,
Damn.
Nintendo came
I tell you, Nintendo out here, man.
hard.
Wait, what
Yeah.
happened? Someone got shadow banned, or not shadow banned, but
A
deleted
guy
from
discovered
Nintendo?
a Game Boy Advance emulator in the Nintendo Switch files, posted it on Twitter, Nintendo killed him.
Sheesh.
My god.
They sent Wild Luigi
Sounds
after
like-
that motherfucker.
That sounds
Early
like
day.
Nintendo. Nintendo don't give a damn. You could be a baby. Nintendo will sue your ass for everything. But yeah.
Twitter deleted, I assume. That's it. Wow.
Yeah, this is my podcast, as we all know. And
This man's reaffirmed.
Listen, listen, I have to make
Damn,
sure.
Shadow.
I gotta make sure, all right? People know who this is, all right?
Hey,
To tell this narrative.
Shadow, if you're in bed with a woman, do you like every time say this is my pussy? Like, do you do that?
You know what? That might
Do you do that, Shadow?
you know what? That might be the wave. You know, I might have to always do that now. You know, that might be the wave, you know? That might be the
Oh my
wave.
god, yes.
Shadow, but if you're really a JRPG guy, how come you're not putting respect on FF16? What's up with that?
FFC, I just need to see a little bit more. I just gotta see
But what,
some
what
more.
do you mean? You need some more. You already saw the gameplay. You saw greatness in your eyes, in the flesh.
That was
I
just-
grew 2, bro. After that trailer, I got 5 inches taller. Like, what are you doing?
What the fuck?
In which ways?
Absolutely.
What the fuck? I don't know, man. I just want to see some more gameplay, see what the game is like, see what the structure of the game is. We got snippets of gameplay. That wasn't really a full showcase. So when we see the showcase of gameplay and what it is, how you're getting from A to B to C, how the leveling system works, then I'll have more of an opinion on it. As of right now,
gameplay.
yeah.
To be
Sonic
honest,
Frontiers hasn't gotten
I
gameplay.
hate to say it, but I actually agree with Shadow. Like, I don't know.
What you mean you hate to say it?
16. I'm like,
Wow.
the
way she said it.
You know
FF16
about
is
your
built on the greatness engine. Like, let's not do
Listen.
it this way. It's built.
You can have a great engine and all, but if the game, like, if they don't incorporate fun gameplay or a good story, then what's the point of a good engine? You know what I'm saying? Like, I could say, you can have a good oven and make shit food.
Yeah, but the GOAT designer of FF16 did the DMC5 combat, so I'm already day one for that. Like, yeah.
I just have to see it. That's all. Because Final Fantasy 15 just looked atrocious.
I hope it pays the exchanges of paradise.
Oh my god! All right, that's a podcast. We will see you guys next time.
Peace out, people.
Later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye. Later.
My podcast always will be. It's mine. My
I did not
Shadow
sign up
Elite's
for no-
podcast.